ambition is critical.
Oh, fucking hell. I do have that though.
Straight from fucking, it's like an 80s theme tune. Ryan Pridwell. Bullseye with Ryan Pridwell. What
right,
the fuck is that?
I said to Chris Biden, who made it for me, he said, "Oh, what do you want?" Do you know what I mean? I said,
I want 80s theme tune crossed with bar music, crossed with my fucking Welsh drawl across the middle of it. Yeah, nailed it, spot on, son.
That was me. But he said, well, what do you want? I said, just make something a bit funky, like, right? And what I wanted was...
it is fucking funky, don't worry about that.
What I wanted was, do you know from Twin Tower when it says ambition is fucking critical? I wanted that in it. But he said, I can't do that because it's like copyright to the fucking film company and everything. They could fuck you up in the future. I said, right, okay, no problems. So he said, this is just a test. Do you fancy this one? And as soon as I heard it, I was like,
that's fucking great, mate. I'm waiting for Bully to walk across the stage with a kind of spelling book.
It's fucking ridiculous. You can't have it too serious, can you? Do you know what I mean?
Well, it fucking certainly ain't serious.
We're definitely just going to be fucking around. So anyway, I suppose I should introduce, this is the Ambition is Critical podcast, episode 1. I'm here, Mr. Ryan Pridwell, with my mate, Paddy Cullen, and we're going to have a crack at this, winging it. Winging it, son.
After 3 years of going on about it, you're finally doing it. And why not, I think, you know what I mean?
It just, I can't, you know, when you get to a fucking certain age now, right, and you think to yourself, why am I even fearful of doing anything now? And I know, John, honest to God, when it was first mentioned to me about 3 years ago about doing a podcast, someone on Twitter, I believe it was Craig Allen from Penland, you know, bummed, didn't it?
Yeah, fucking, yeah.
I think it was Craig.
One of the Cobra Kai in the fucking, in the 90s with all the fucking Pen Plus boys used to call me Box. Cobra Kai, only I didn't have fucking Mr. Miyagi to fucking save me. Fuckers, in fairness.
I think he messaged me a while back, and it was in my head, and then it came and went and stuff, and I don't know, it was just more of like fear of like what people would think, like, oh, that guy's a fucking prick.
Oh, they've known that for a long time anyway.
No, I know, and people are going to find that fucking right out now, but, you know, I just sort of lost my bottle, and then, to be fair to Di and Lily from the Turn the Lights Out podcast, and they started doing it and having a crack, and I'm listening to their show, and I'm thinking, fuck, do you know, I went on, obviously we had been on, and me, of course, yeah. And I'd been on twice on the Lights Out, and I was like, I enjoyed it, you know, just sitting around with Lily and Di and having a chat. And, you know, I can't do a lot of things fucking well. I can't play the guitar, like, and I can't dance a fucking lick, but I can talk a glass eye to sleep. So doing something like that then, this is my world, like, do you know what I mean? Just sitting around having a chat, you know, I thought, fuck it, let's have a go. So, about a week ago, I contacted Di. And probably a little bit, just say about 10 days ago, I contacted Di and I just quizzed him out on it, and he put me right on where I should be and what I should be looking at doing and getting. And then I WhatsApped you and I WhatsApped 2 of the other boys just to get an idea, so that because in my mind I'm thinking that you and Chris and James are like, if you can turn on and go, you've lost your fucking head, you know what I mean? And every single one of you said, you should do it, it'll be a laugh, you should do it, it'll be a laugh. I'm thinking, fuck.
Well, in all fairness to Di and Lily, they've set it out now to think, we all listen to them. Every time they got a podcast out, I'm listening the fucking next day. It's always good. Whether it's good because they're local people and who can relate to what they're talking about, one, but it's also a fucking good podcast as well.
I thought I knew a lot about boxing and MMA, and I suppose on a like international and national level, I do like British and world title levels. But when they're talking about Welsh boxing and stuff, I didn't have a clue.
Yeah,
what the fuck they were talking about. They're so clued up, and it's like, it has taught me a lot. And I said, so they have, you know, really sort of pushed me to this point. And the only one that I was fucking nervous about telling more than anyone else was my missus. Yeah, I know what she's like, right? Because if we've got a missus, like, she's the one who, like, she looked straight through me when I told her. We were by her, and I said to her, I've been building it up now, because I had spoken to her. This was like a couple of hours gone by, and I gone to her, thinking about doing a podcast, and she just looked at me, right, as if I was stupid, and she went, when you fucking grow up? And I was like, it broke my heart. I was like, oh God, I just wanted a little bit of support, and she could see I was fucking spewing, and I went, do you know, it's just something I wanted to do for a while. And she went, and she just looked through me, and she just carried on. She didn't. My missus is the nicest girl you ever meet in your life. You know what I mean? She didn't mean to fucking like
cut you down in flames.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe she heard the fucking theme tune. Maybe
no, that was pre. It was pre-theme tune. So you know, I was like, and I went away, and I came back a little bit later on, and Di rang me and I spoke to Di and she was like, who's that? And I said, oh, it's Di from the podcast, and we discussed it now, maybe me doing, and she was like, right. So she started asking me then sensibly, like, you know, what is it? What do you want to do? What is this and that? And I can see her point of view. She was like, look, you work in fucking 12 hours a day. You got football with the kids 4 times a week. You're out with the kids and this and that. When are you going to have time? You don't have enough time as it is. Blah, 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 blah. And I could see her point of view. And I was like, look, I'll find a way to fit it in. Do you know what I mean? I'll find a way to fit it in. Because I'm a tired fucker. If you weren't here now, I'd be fucking near enough pushing up Zeds. Right? This is because I'm getting up at so early in the morning for work. I'm always fucked. So that's why I thought Thursday night I'll do it. I'll just suffer the Friday out in work if I'm tired. You know? And she's sort of okay with it, like, you know. And then I still went off it a bit then because I was just the bottle, just like taking that step. And then Monday I was in work and I was listening to Joe Rogan. And I was just like, fuck it. I dropped a fare off and I just ordered the microphone like that. And then I text Chris Bynan and I said, Chris, I'm looking at doing I said, give us a ring. He rang me. He said, I'm looking at doing a podcast. I need some artwork for the Twitter and I need some intro music if you can do it. He said, it won't take fucking long at all. And he done it all like that. So all of a sudden I'm there. And then that's when I WhatsApped you. I said, Paddy, fancy doing it?
Well, I like what you said when I want to do the podcast Thursday. I thought, fuck, it's Tuesday. What the fuck's he on about? So I sort of said, I might be working till 8, thinking I'll put him off. And then you, like the persistent twat, just said, yeah, there you are, Tidy, come up 15:15. I thought, oh, fuck, he's not taking no for an answer, this twat. Him and his fucking umpa music.
No, I admit it was that moment, it was that step. Do you know what I mean? I had made them steps and then I had to do it. Do you know, like, between then and you saying yes and me having it all ready to go, was say Tuesday for argument's sake. I think it was Tuesday, wasn't it?
Something like
that. Monday or Tuesday. And then to now, it seems like an age. Do you know what I mean? I was so worked up. I was like, fuck, I want to go today. I can't, you know, life's too fucking short, isn't it? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want to turn around and I've already fucking wasted 3 years as far as I'm concerned now. Because
of course,
I mean? I could have been doing it. And whether anyone listens or whatever the fuck, it don't really matter because I'm not doing it for anybody else. Do you know what I mean? I'm doing it.
That makes sense.
I'm doing it because I want to do it.
Well, looking at the feedback already, like I seen a couple of, you know, like we said, Craig Allen said, fuck, good luck, lads, you know, and Mitchell Powell said, fucking hell, strap on, this could be a fucking ride from Oakwood Park, fucking hell. But fuck. I mean, which goes on to, have you been to Oakwood Park lately?
I haven't been for ages.
Oh my fucking
The kids don't go on the rides.
Mate, fuck the kids. The West Walian stupid fuckers have absolutely ruined the fucking theme park, mate. They must have spent too much money on fucking llamas in Folly Farm and fucking the dinosaur park, I don't know. But Oakwood Park is the biggest pile of shit I've ever been in my fucking life. It goes up there with 2 kids and 2 adults. It's 40 fucking quid to get in there.
Oh, you're kidding.
And as you walk in there, there's a big fucking sign straight after you pay your money. Speed is shut. Megaphobia is shut. The fucking bounce is shut. The only fucking rides that are open is the pirate ship and the fucking hot dog van. And even the hot dog van ran out the fucking rolls. It was fucking horrific. And what they've done to Nutty Jake's gold mine, when I was growing up, Nutty Jake's gold mine was the governor. Mate, you may as well call it fucking Libya land. You may as well have a fucking photo of Gaddafi walking in, introducing him, because it is an absolute rubble. Nutty Jake will be turning in his fucking grave.
I honestly haven't been there for years, and the kids aren't interested, see. So
avoid it like the fucking plague.
When we down now,
Haverford West lot, Carmarthen lot. The Swans loves you support, but lumping plough some money into Oakwood Park because Disneyland it fucking ain't.
It's taken over because Dinosaur Park and all those other places down there, because we down there a lot when we camping, like, so we've been all around there, but we haven't been to Oakwood, so thanks for that fucking head on that. So I don't go in there wasting my fucking coin.
Fuck that.
No, fucking hell. Well, I say, it breaks my heart fucking spending money like that and the kids haven't fucking enjoyed it. It'd fucking be fucking good.
Oh, the kids fucking enjoyed. It's just me fucking didn't enjoy Libya land. That's the only thing.
Well, I say fucking tomorrow. No, I'm going away tomorrow, and you know, we went to Bus Fest last year. It was tremendous. Now, before anyone thinks I'm a fucking gimp, it's not about Briggs coaches, right? You know, it's VW camper van fucking festival, and I know I'm a fucking nerd, but it is what it is. I got my own VW camper, and we went last 2 years. It's been fucking brilliant. We had a whale of a time last year. but the weather looks fucking grim. We're like a season festival going.
I'd hardly say that. Fucking, you know what I mean? Going Glastonbury with the fucking kids don't make me fucking...
It was like the fucking... what's the family from...
Griswolds.
The Griswolds this year.
Yeah, we lived in that this year. We got ripped off by fucking unbeatable motorhome. They had a bunch of cunts as well. Now I'm thinking about it. Charged me fucking $2,500 for the fucking camper,
I suppose we can count them out of ever sponsoring this fucking podcast.
They can go up fucking Oakwood Park, run trips up here, fuckers.
Oh, but we're going up there, and the weather looks fucking shocking, and I got no wellies. I'm not going to be strutting around in the mud with my fucking handbags on. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to pull some real scruffy old daps out of the fucking underneath the bed.
Well, it lives opposite fucking Aldi's, so realistically, all we want to do is fucking walk over there, because they probably sells them in that crazy fucking middle aisle that they got over there.
Yeah, but
he goes in there for a bit of bread and comes out with a fucking trumpet and a wetsuit.
Maybe
so you're bound to sell fucking wellies.
A fucking wetsuit I could do with, to be honest, by the looks of fucking things. Did you see the Welsh International? I
caught the first half, majority of the second half of the second game and all of the first game, and I got to be honest, we just pulled it out the fucking back. Because let's be honest, listen, let's not get carried away with the semi-final and all that. And just qualifying is an absolute achievement for us. If Chris Coleman gets us to Russia, he's probably the best manager we've ever had anyway.
Yeah.
Unless you take away like the Jimmy Murphys of the fucking 1958, but that's before our time. We can't really comment on that. None of us were fucking born. You know what I mean? That's the fucking side. When we look at John Charles and Old Church and fucking Medwin and all them, they are fucking proper legends of the fucking game. But unfortunately, they're 2 generations ahead of us. Now we grew up with Rush, Ratcliffe, Hughes, you know what I mean? Fucking hell, Neville Southwell, probably the best keeper in Europe, if not the world. But we never qualified, did we? Paul Bowden, he's a fucking twat.
Oh, mate, that was a
but in all fairness to Coleman, as a club manager, he was alright. He done well at Fulham because he took over after Tigana. But shit the Company, he hasn't done very well. But for us, the spirit he got, spirit he created in that fucking Welsh team is absolutely amazing. Granted, it is one difference that that's fucking Gareth Bale. But to get to the tournament, incredible. To get the semi-final, fucking the greatest thing I've ever seen. Fucking England still go on about Italian 90. I still see fucking documentaries about Gaza, for fuck's sake. And I was fucking... How many years ago was that? 37 years ago.
Yeah, the Wales Euro run was bigger than that.
Oh, much bigger. It's fucking Wales, mate. Wales are fucking tiny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I didn't see the Saturday game because I'd been up in Spurs with my boy, but when I watched the game on Tuesday, and fuck, it was boring as fuck to watch for a large part of it, because Moldova they played on, they just sat in there and they made it hard. But that kid, he got something about me that would burn. That goal on fucking Saturday, when he watched it back.
Proper, man. You know what I mean?
What is the touch? I love the touch.
Do you know what it reminded me of? Fucking Rooney's goal against Arsenal, his debut.
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
It's, you know, if you can, like, I couldn't trap a bag of cement long time.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah.
But that ball was up in the air, and he's like a nipper. He's just come on, and he's gone, oh, I'll just have this down. And then no backlift, and poof, I'm fucking flown it in. And then, you know, you see, when he created the second goal, the first goal, for Robson Cardinal, and you just wonder then, you go, is he going to get a fucking kick for Liverpool?
What a waste, isn't it? Like,
do you know what I mean? I went, obviously, because we went to, and I was thinking about it because it's Saturday, because my boy's playing for Cardiff Development now, and we went to Spurs on Saturday, and it was fucking, you talk about seeing a golfing class, right? Yeah. And I know they're fucking 6 years of age, right? But these kids in Spurs, they honest to God, they must have fallen out their mother's womb and started training. They was fucking frightening, right? The first fucking thing that these Spurs kids did, and they're not like they giants or anything like that. They were all around the same age. They're all the same age, they're around the same size. My boy's playing up front. So they took kick off. They rolled it back to the centre half, right?
Is it big pitch or small?
These are mini pitches. They're the bigger goals with the mini pitches, right? They rolled it back to the centre half.
Full-size goals?
Oh, no, they got the mini goals.
I know.
Right? And my boy runs towards the centre half. This kid now is 6'9", right? Yeah. He steps on the ball with his left foot. Remember Andrew Kanchelskis put 2 feet on the ball?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
This kid put one foot on the ball, stood up on top of the ball, and with his right leg, it was his left foot he put on top, and with his right leg he swung it through like a fucking, like a hammer like that, right? And he booted the ball with his side foot from underneath his own foot across the pitch to one of his mates.
Cocky little twat.
That was the first thing they did. I went like that. Oh, what the fuck have we got ourselves in for here?
Playing the Harlem Globetrotters.
It was fucking Rick Miller was like that, right? The talent that they had, right, okay, for 6 years of age was absolutely mind-boggling. It's completely changed my whole fucking outlook on how good kids can be like. Do you know what I mean? And it was like, the way I've describing it to people when I've been talking about it is like, say you took a team from the Swansea Senior League, you took a select side, right, okay? You'd look at them and go, oh, fuck, a good side that, isn't it?
Yeah,
right? Because you're just thinking about it in this small little scale. But if you took them and played Spurs first team, what do you think would happen? They'd get fucking slaughtered, right? Okay, and that's what it was like. There was such a fucking gulf in class, and we was on. There was 2 under-7s games, one year there, and they swapped them round then, and the second team that come over was better than the fucking first team, right? And on a pitch next to us was the under-8s, and they got fucking slaughtered as well, like absolutely slaughtered. And it was like, I couldn't believe how good kids were. What I'm trying to make is this Woodburn is obviously fucking quality, right? Now I watched them because we had to be there early, right? We watched the under-16s. They were playing QPR. They were 5-0 up, right? We were 4-0 up when we turned up, and then they scored when we were there. They dominated, right? That game finished. We went down to watch under-15s. They were playing QPR. They were 3-1 down when we turned up, and they had 2 penalties. One was a shot, dodgy as fucking the last minute, and they drew 3-3. Between them 2 games and the 3 games, the kids' games that I watched, you would go, fuck me, there's a load of these that must make us pro.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, in reality,
if they get one, they're happy. Like
fucking hell, because these kids were so good. I can't even imagine how these kids couldn't turn pro. Do you know what I mean? That's how mind-boggling the standard was. But it's like one in like fucking how many actually makes that grade, like, you know?
Do you think it might be too young? And you can't really deny you kid the chance to go up there and have the photos in Cardiff. I think it's great. But to me, I'm looking at that 6 years old with a fucking football club and drilled into them. Maybe not so much with the Cardiff now, but if they were Spurs now, they probably got homework.
True,
well, they will have homework. I know for a fact, 'cause a couple of people I know had kids that was with the Swans, like, and they would be given homework. They'd be given brochures on what leaflets, what you got to do, what you did wrong.
Yeah,
that's me. Are fucking draining the love of football out the kids. Them kids who are on one might be world beaters now. Come 13, they get let go, and they're thinking, I don't really want to fucking play football no more.
Like I said, I had seen these developments and spoke to people whose kids had gone into developments, gone into academies. I won't mention any names, like, just in case it comes back to fucking haunt them, but everyone was saying, I could take in Swans for example, because a lot of the kids were with the Swans, and they were saying how pressurised it was.
Yeah, that's the upsetting thing. That's the thing you worry about. Like.
Yeah, and it had knocked kids' confidence. Didn't want to play. Drilled. A lot of travelling, this and that. And I'd always said to myself, if either of my two were to be, I would wait until they were older. Right, so the situation arose then where, like, Kian, I thought Kian, because Kian in his club side is obviously one player of the year this year, and he was very good in his club side, but a lot of those kids are just starting. So Kian's like ahead of them because he always had a bit of a natural ability, so he's ahead of them. So like Leon now and Snell are great coaches, but they're trying to coach a lot of the boys who are just beginning. Do you know what I mean? And I felt like, Kian would be better if he played with stronger boys, Anyway, Sean Kelly, who's running Cardiff.
Yeah, he's a good boy, fair play.
Good, and
he's done really well.
He's a real good coach as well. I've been up there and I've seen him.
He's a good boy, and he's what he's done. I think he had a Swans United there, and he runs a good tight ship, like
So Sean rang me and said, "I've heard Kian's done well this year. Would you like to bring him up? We're looking for players for our under." Well, they've just gone from under 6s to under 7s. It was actually the day before Kian's 6th birthday, so he was only a 5 really when I had the call.
It's fucking young, mate.
And I was like, I said fuck it, because if nothing else.
Oh, listen, if you got a photo with a Cardiff kit,
but it's not that. Great. It's not that I actually.
Well, it would be for me. I'm fucking pretentious, but stick it on the wall, like. You know what I mean?
actually, that wasn't why I wanted him to go, because I never expected him to be playing games. Because he's literally been there 8 weeks, so I never thought that they would bring him and then throw him into games. I thought that he'd be doing...
Do you still play local then? Or just
he's still playing for the Saints.
So, fucking
yeah. So I thought he'd just play, he'd just be training and stuff. So I thought in training he'd be playing with, obviously, boys that are up there are of a higher standard. So I thought he's going to be in with the boys of a higher standard. It would bring him on. That was my whole thought process of taking it. And then that is exactly what it is. You know, the kids that are there are the strong kids that are in their individual teams, you know. So he is working and training at a higher standard, which is what I wanted. I'm not really concerned about these academies and all this and that. This is a different game altogether. It's development. It's below that. Do you know what I mean? And actually, Fred Smith, I think his name is, who runs the Cardiff development.
That's a made-up name, man.
No, it's not. It's not.
He's
a nice bloke. And last week, I was talking to him, and he gave me like his sort of mantra on how he wants the kids to learn to play and to go.
The Ajax way, going back.
What he said was, you know, all jokes aside, is like he said about those down the road. So he's on about the fucking Swans now.
Yeah.
He said those down the road put too much pressure on the kids at a young age, which is I jeered. Do you know what I mean? The first night I walked in the Cardiff City Development, there's kids there from under 6s to under 11s. So I know about 5 or 6 parents there, like, and every single one of their parents are taking their child out of the Swans Development or the Swans Academy, right, and moved them to Cardiff because there was too much pressure there. That's not good as if for kids that age.
Could that be a Premier League thing, maybe?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? They got to...
I don't know. But he, like you say...
Being a Premier League club, you probably got to pick up not just like Swansea, West Wales. Yeah. You go back to the Tottenham thing in. I assume we'd have the pick of the All of Britain, maybe, you know what I mean?
You can't. It's a postcode thing, isn't it?
Oh, is it really?
I believe so.
What, Scott Quinnell outside the
10 grand?
It's
postcode lottery. Up to a certain age, right? I don't have to take this as fucking gospel. A lot of what's fucking said here will probably be misinformed. A lot of the fucking
majority of stuff gets spoken
well, especially when I've been drinking.
Yeah.
But I believe that you can only take kids within a certain postal code. So the Swans can take any SA postcode, but that would make sense with Cardiff, because they'd be in CF. Anyway, whatever the fuck, they're not taking kids from fucking North Africa at 6 and putting them in a fucking
Don Rocky and all that.
Yeah, exactly. That's not happening. So those Spurs lads, I was listening to the accents and that, and their parents were standing there. They were all Cockneys. You know what I mean? So even if it is South London, you know, the North London, it is what it is. They were all Cockneys, you know. But you know, this Fred now, this is why I'm happy that Keane is where he is, because he was saying to me, he said, we're not judging the kids now. He said, we're not saying, oh, that kid there needs to work on his speed, and that kid there needs to work on his left foot, and that kid there needs to learn how to tackle. He said, they're 6 years of age. He said, for them to have got to this point, they've obviously got something, because they wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
He said, so all we're going to do is teach them, coach them, and play, and hope they enjoy themselves, and they always come off the pitch with a smile on their face. I was like, yeah, that's all I want to see. As a parent, do you know what I mean? I don't want some fucking guy standing on the sideline telling my boy that he's not running quick enough, he's not doing this, he's not doing that. Do you know what I mean?
Mate, so when I was 6, I was happy to fucking wipe my ass properly and happy to catch E-Man on the fucking telly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not thinking about fucking, am I better sweeper or right midfielder?
No. And what he said was, when they, if they still hear it, he said comprehensive school age, so I suppose that'd be 11, a long time since I was in fucking comprehensive school. But he said, when they get to comprehensive school age then we start talking about working on negative aspects of the game. He said, down in the Swans, he said, they're doing that at this age. And he said, you know, people get washed out. You know, they take them on for 6 weeks. These kids go, fucking, we're the Swans.
Yeah.
And then 6 weeks later, they fucking bin in them. Do you know what I mean? And 6 months later, you know what I mean? It's very, very, you know, in the long run, that may prove to be a better, blueprint for fucking doing it. But is that good for the kids, like?
Well, who's with us now that's been brought up from the kids with the Swans?
In the first team squad?
I can't.
None of them.
No,
because Jay Fulton was signed from Falkirk or Hearts, one of them, and Ollie McBurney was signed from Bradford.
Yeah.
Right? So
they would be
the two. You know, obviously in recent years, if you go back, let's say, Joe Allen, obviously, you know, and everything I hear about Joe Allen, because I know people that were in the same age group. I don't know people who are in the same age group. I spoke to people in the same age group. They reckon that he was the most committed fucking trainer there was.
Yeah.
Right, okay? This is a story that this Fred Smith told me last week, because he used to be with the Swans. And what he said was that when they were... Martinez was manager, and Joe Allen was making his way up to the first team squad, and they were going to release him because he was too small.
Right.
No, I'm not saying it. I'm just saying this was a story he fucking told me. Probably dropping him in a ship, aren't they?
No,
his name's not Fred Smith.
No.
Dave Smith.
Oh, fuck, right, yeah. You haven't mentioned him, yeah.
Yeah, fuck, I don't worry about Joe Allen. I can't Rich.
Yeah.
He was, and Martinez was manager, and they were going to release Joe Allen because he was too small. And when Martinez come to training, and Joe Allen was training with the first team boys, and he was getting it, giving it, bum. Martinez looked at him and went, "That's what we need." He said, "We need more players like that kid there." And then they gave him a contract, but they were going to fucking release him. See? So Martinez changed the mentality, the complete mindset. With Swans, you think when he was a kid, like I played against Swans when I was a kid, they didn't have no fucker, hardly any fucker from Swans. He got Nelly. They had Nelly, Maney, and Lossie was in goals. Yeah, right. We like Nelly. He's a governor.
We love Nelly, yeah.
Right? But they were, like, Nelly was a big boy, Maney was fast.
Dull as fuck.
Yeah, dull as fuck. But the other boys they had in that age, that was in my age group, they were all big fucking boys.
Yeah, they did.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you were 6'2", you get
in the fucking thing. You had to be 6'1", 6'2" to get in it. And that mindset of come on, Martinez changed all that. You know, changed the whole mindset. You know, like players like Joe Allen now, who would have been just left by the fucking wayside under the old system. You know, got to play and you see how good he is. But you know, going back, Joe Allen come through, Ben Davies come through. Right?
Yeah, two great players.
Fantastic. I love Ben Davies.
He's
love
great.
Back.
Yeah,
right?
he's brilliant.
Ben Davies got lucky because of Neil Taylor's back.
Totally agree. Like in the Sunderland game.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? And Taylor get some shit, and I fucking hell.
Let me tell you, before that Sunderland game, fucking hell, he was the fucking second coming of Kenny Sansom. Everyone fucking loved him.
He was consistent, and he bust his leg. Ben came in and was fucking from the first minute. He was just a better footballer.
Even better when you see what he did at fucking centre half in the fucking Euros. Fucking hell, you know what I mean? He was outstanding.
And I heard that back then, that actually, you know, they weren't intending on him being a left back. They were always intending on him to be a centre half because he's a big lad.
Yeah.
You know? But you know, he can do it. He can do both.
He's fucking proper. You know,
the guy can fucking play, like, you know what I mean. And he's been lucky. Like, you know, another guy worked out great for him. Danny Rose fucking guaranteed to start for Spurs, and then he gets injured, and then Ben Davies fucking goes in there.
Yeah.
Fucking like, he may not get up and down like Danny Rose does, but now he's had a run of games. You see the confidence building in that time. But that's two players now, right? The Swans have brought through. Are we missing anyone? You know, I know boys have been up in the squad, right? Okay, I saw Daniel Alfie play once. He played left back. I know it was a fucking Carling Cup game or something, whatever it was. Daniel played, and I went, fuck, that guy can play. Where's Daniel Alfie now? I'd have to fucking Google it. Yeah. I don't even know if he's fucking with us.
Jazz Richards.
Jazz. Yeah. You know, Jazz was the other one, and you know, he was never really.
I thought he was hard done by, mate. By the Swans fans.
No.
Maybe it went against him because we went up the Premier League, and you know what I mean. Maybe the standard was a bit hard for him. But fuck, he was a local boy. He always fucking give everything. I thought he was hard done by. Like, fucking got to stay off social media just because everyone's giving him shit. Fuck off. What are you doing with him?
His mother didn't have it.
Fucking morning.
Remember his mother was jibbing in on some status.
Yeah. And God, she's just sticking up for a fucking boy. I like that. I appreciate that. Like, same as I probably would do the same.
Jazz. I think. Like you are right. Being serious. Like Jazz was hard done by because it was just a little step too far for him. Do you know what I mean? I think the Premier League was just a little step too far.
What a Creole.
Oh, fuck it.
Coleman fucking loves it.
He don't.
You know what I mean?
Probably because he gives it fucking 150%. You know what I mean? You don't want to fucking... He's Saints boy. You fucking old Saints boy.
Well, Brian Cullen will call him West End, but Brian fucking go get fucked. He's a Saints boy. 100%.
But, you know, you're spending, plowing all this money into, like they are now, right, okay? I went to Fairwood training on the other day.
So, like...
Fucking
I drove past it
tremendous.
and I couldn't see over the fucking wall.
A bit of a story. I was working and I got sent down there. So you pull up, it's all fucking security now, innit?
Yeah.
So you turn up and it's like, I can't remember the fuck the name was, it didn't matter. And as I'm going in, I think Angel Rangel was coming out against me, like, you know, security guys. Yeah, no, they're expecting you. Just keep driving down that way. And it's at the bottom, like, you know. So driving, a couple of the players went past me, Fabianski, and I thought, fucking, this was a Friday afternoon. Season hadn't started then, this was 2 or 3 weeks before the season. Tammy Abraham come past me. And so anyway, I drive down to the that was this fucking posh as fuck. But they're still working on a lot of stuff there, like, you know what I mean? All the pitches, you've been down there with the pitches, haven't you? Did Saints ever play in a final down there when they put finals down there? Like seconds or thirds or something? I had been down there because the Roxburgh seconds had played in a final down there a couple of years ago, and all the pitches, they are stunning.
Really?
Oh, God, they're like,
what do you mean all the pitches?
Well, they got 2 or 3 there.
Right.
Okay. Because when I was there watching the Rockies, there was another fucking final on the pitches.
Fair play, innit?
Yeah.
Or Fairwood.
Yeah. The pitches are stunning. And but I drove down to this development bit, which I said, it's really posh, like, you know, and it's all done out. And it's
Better than Landor?
Yeah. It's well, I don't know, no, you know what I mean, it's much of a muchness. You know?
Landor's great.
Landor's nice, yeah.
Landor's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, of course it is, yeah. But I went on, this guy came out, he happened to be from the FA, right? He's a nice guy, he was a Millwall fan, fucking, of all fucking teams. And
do you have an Ellie Hansen jacket and a fucking
Store Island up he was. And he was telling me that he has to go around, not him just on his own, but every season, pre-season, they have there's a new set of guidelines of players' behaviour, what's expected of them on the pitch. If there's any slight changes in rules, you know, because these fucking rules are changing all the time. And you know what I mean? 1 minute you're offside, 1 minute you're not. You know what I mean? And 1 minute this tackle is a yellow card, now it's a fucking red. And I could go on all day about tackles and fucking football. It does mind happening because the physicality had gone out the game. But anyway, he was a nice bloke, and we had a chat. It was quite fucking. But anyway, yeah, it's fucking stunning down there, and they're still doing a lot of work there as well. And it's a big area. It's a real big area. But I was on Twitter yesterday, and Michael Owen was probably about the most interesting thing that fucking cardboard voice twat I've ever said. But he was on about Huddersfield had closed their academy.
Really?
Because they couldn't afford. Basically, what he was saying was, you have to produce a £10 million player.
Huddersfield has just gone up though, hasn't he? Yeah, right, that's the fucking weird thing.
You have to produce a £10 million player every year to cover the costs of running an academy. That's what he was saying, right? So Huddersfield have decided to go, fuck this, and close the academy. Because what happens is, these kids come through from 6, 7, 8, 9 with Huddersfield.
Yeah.
If they quality when they get to 13 or 14, right? Man United comes in and goes, oh, we'll have him. And they did. There you go. So what happens is all these top clubs, the Chelsea's, the Man United's, the Man City's, Spurs, Liverpool, Arsenal, let's say they're the top boys, Everton, whatever, I don't fucking offend any cunt. They snatch all the best players up. So if you're low down here, you'll produce players, but if your players are that good, they'll get taken away. Remember that Scott Evans? I think he works at Royal Mail now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's fucking with Man City, man.
Yeah, he went from Swans to Man City, wasn't he?
Yeah, nice kid as well.
Yeah, I don't know the guy. It just said I remembered that when I was thinking about it. You know, if you're that good, they'll take you away. So what I'm wondering is, like, the Swans are putting all this money into the development now, getting up to a cap 1, right? Okay, or whatever it is. So they fucking, I think that means they can bring players in from further afield.
Yeah.
And they've got to produce players now, and we haven't been producing them. We've been buying in our fucking youth players. How many under 23 players we got? We must have about 50.
I think the captain of the under 23s now have gone out on loan.
Keston Davis.
It's supposed to be an absolute great player. Like,
I watched them against Wolves.
Outstanding footballer. Is he ever going to get the chance? You'd fucking love to think he would, wouldn't he?
I tell you,
is it too much of a gamble to put the kids in? But sometimes you could have an hidden gem that you put in, and it just takes the water, like, just gets put in the deep end and turns out to be fucking sensational. But where they think, and to me, they think you've got to buy in. That's fucking bullshit. Our best player the last 10 years, probably one of the greatest players we ever had, is fucking Leon Britton, and Leon Britton started off with us in Division 4.
Yeah.
You know, and he's our best fucking player.
Yeah.
Like, he's probably the one player where I look now and think, fuck, we just can't replace him because they don't exist.
No.
And he's our best player, but he was in Division 4, playing well.
Yeah.
Division 3, playing well. Division 2, playing well. Premier League, winning man of the match.
Right.
Some people would say when Liverpool bought Joe Allen, they bought the fucking wrong one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're right though, because there's so much pressure on managers these days. They don't want to take a chance. Like, you know, if you
Well, they can't afford to, can
they
they?
can't afford to take a chance.
Especially when you've got a team like Chelsea, who's like, whose aim is they don't. Fucking Abramovich don't give a fuck about having a manager for 20 years like Fergie. He was changing manager gladly after 2 years, but it works. They win fucking leagues. They win fucking they win the Champions League. You know what I mean? They win FA Cups. It fucking works. It's all very well saying you've got to have consistency, but fucking hell, Chelsea don't.
No.
They change them every 2 years.
I know, but it's just sad for those players. I watched that game against Wolves. It was in that what's the name? That Checker Trophy,
right?
When they put the under-23s in, and you know, some good players too. Marcus Evans' boys played. He came on sub in the second half. Yeah, Jack, I think his name is. They were sitting in front of me, but that day, the boy that stood out for me was that Daniel James, the winger.
All right, yeah.
That's right. It's Daniel James, isn't it? The winger. My fucking memory. I've taken a few punches.
Yeah, no,
it's not the fucking same. In the first half, he was quiet. In the second half, I don't know what they said to him at half time. He just fucking took over. And McBurney was quality. McBurney scored 2 goals. But that Daniel James, I never seen anything go so fast in my life.
Never.
And I thought, and I'm looking, I took Niall down because he'll go and watch every game. I went to watch the under-18s last year. I went to watch the under-23s, and I went, that kid can do it. Because if you've got pace, that gives you a fucking chance. Like, he got so much pace, right, that just blistering pace. No, like, remember when Montero first signed and he just started...
Oh, the game against Chelsea, and we all thought, oh, fuck, this is the second coming of Tommy Hutchinson.
He's quicker than
fucking
him.
brilliant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's quicker than him. And it was just like, fuck me, that kid's he's gonna have a go, like. And at the end of last season, once we sort of got on a City, I thought maybe they'd bring him in, and they didn't, you know. And obviously I'm not there day in, day out, so I don't want to fucking, you know, I'm just seeing him on one 45-minute performance because he didn't do much in the fucking first half, you know. And then they loaned him out to Shrewsbury, which I think is the right idea, because you drop down to that level, if you're good, you will be good.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? And, it's the physical.
The plan is for them to stand out in our league. You know what I mean?
And the same with McBurney. See, have you seen that? What happened with McBurney?
No.
They obviously.
I read something today. They fucking fucked up the paperwork.
Yeah, they fucked up some paperwork or something. So now, and that's a fucking blow, because that would have because Boney's come in now, right? So you've got Boney, Abraham, and Ego can play as strikers, right? Okay. And this Ronaldo Sanchez will be in behind them fucking somewhere, I suppose. So that's great now. McBurney can go. You can let McBurney go out and get this first team experience.
Score some goals.
Physicality. Hopefully score some goals. Like Tammy Abraham did down there and score some goals. And then they've gone. I've seen a photo of him on fucking. I'm not on Instagram, but I had it sent to me. Him standing there with the Barnsley top, going, glad to have signed, looking to score some goals, blah 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 blah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
And then the next fucking photo I had sent to me was the fucking old dealers falling through. Do you know what I mean? That's bollocks, like.
Especially with got him holding the fucking kit up like a fucking spaz.
And he makes him look a twat. And now he doesn't. He just goes back into the under-23s. Do you know what I mean? And obviously he needs to step up from that level, because he scored a lot of goals there last year. So you know he can do it. But then again, that was like Division 2 of the under-23s. You know, this I think they got promoted. They won the title and then they got promoted.
Yeah.
So they're going to be playing at a higher standard. So he's got to go in there and fucking score some more goals rather than getting that now.
Swaggy's like that, isn't it?
You're telling me, I'm not 100% sure.
Well, sure.
Oh yeah, it is. I remember seeing him on the line. Yeah, he always looks red-faced as fuck.
Yeah, but fuck, he's doing something right, isn't he?
Yeah, well, obviously,
you know what I mean? Fair play to him. Nice to see someone fucking do well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. So you know, I did this whole development thing and being up there in Spurs and just seeing. They reckon that Spurs that whole centre was built out of the Gareth Bale money.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what was it, 80
yeah, the Daniel Levy in the Money Man, is it? The Money Man of Spurs is a guy called, sure, it's Terry Brown. He's a fucking multi billionaire. Lives in Bahamas.
Definitely a cockney.
Yeah, he's yes, Levy's just the fucking chairman. He's not the money man. The man behind Spurs is this guy who lives in the Bahamas, absolutely fucking Brewstead. and he's fucking loaded, like, you know what I mean? So Spurs ain't short of a coin.
Yeah. We could see that by the way the setup up there. But I was interested then. Obviously, I'd been there Saturday, and then I seen these tweets from Michael Owen yesterday, and it was a number of tweets, like say 4 or 5 tweets, saying about the development system, and I'm just like, fuck, we are pouring money. Though everything you know. I've been as bad as anyone, right? Okay, as a Swans fan, going, "Where's the fucking money? Where's the fucking money? You can't." Is it the fucking like robbing or money? You know what I mean? And you go, "Ah, fuck, we had 28 million for Boney, and we never went anywhere near it." And I know, it's only recently, right? It's only recently that I've started to like see it from a different angle, and I'm going, "These fucking guys, right, are on 90 grand a week." Like Lorente apparently was on 90 grand a week, right? Sigurdsson was apparently on 80, and it goes down like fucking Wayne Routledge is on like 46 grand a week or some shit. Like, this isn't chump change. This is multi millions. There was a graph of the highest spending wages, and it's like 92 million a year. Yeah. You're going, fuck. And then we still pour in all this money into the development. I can see
where the fucking money's going. If you look at the bigger picture now, say as a fucking local boy, we've got one eye on the Premier League, which is fucking great. But don't look the other eye. I've only got the other eye on hoping that all the money that's fucking earned now from the Premier League and all that I make sure the Swans as a club stay safe. Like, know as if we can never ever look. Know what happened 10 years ago with the fucking Hull game. That will never ever happen again. We should never ever go into administration. We should always have a fucking club, Swansea City there, because of the money that's generated now. Like, you know what I mean?
And I couldn't agree more. Excuse me a minute.
If we went down, all right, it's fucking bit of a devastating, you know, bit gutted, like, you know what I mean? But you look at the fucking Championship: Cardiff, Leeds, Birmingham, Villa, Forest. It's a fucking huge clubs, mate. I know it's a bit of a cliche, big clubs, but they're fucking massive clubs. Probably some of them bigger than the Swans.
And look, okay, look, I'm not a twat, you know. We're of the generation where we went to the Swans when they were fucking garbage, and they were in Division 4, and there was 3,000 standing in a fucking crowd. Do you know what I mean? So, like, you know, we can understand, like, that there's something a lot worse than where we are now, right? And no matter how bad we play, it's still better than being in Division 4 and losing like 3-0 to Cambridge on a Tuesday night or some shit, right?
They was good times as well.
They was good times, yeah. You know,
I don't think you'll ever bring
what I'm saying,
the vetch back and stuff like that.
For the city on a whole, for the club on a whole, yeah. If that money, but what I'm saying is, what you're saying is if they're holding money back to safeguard the future of the club, fucking, I'm all for that, right? But if they're spending all this fucking coin, or every single penny we earn is going out on wages to these fucking overpaid twats, you know, and a lot of them that I don't think deserve it, you know, that's fucking not right, because we could still do a Birmingham, we could still do a Villa.
Do you think it goes back? No, we was talking about the Martinez era, and I think that was the last proper era that we were like a proper football club, because we had last year with the Saints had Trundle and Tate as guest speakers, right? And I'm not kidding, I've seen some guest speakers: Mickey Thomas, fucking Razor Ruddock, Paul Merson was fucking brilliant in fairness. But by far and away the best fucking after dinner speakers I have seen were Trundle and Tate, right? Simply because they like that little generation. They was more than just fucking players who played for Swans. They fucking really fucking seemed to enjoy the club, the fucking city.
They was in Adelphi doing karaoke.
It was in Adelphi. You bump into Trundle and Tesco carrying his fucking 6 fucking litres of water. You don't just walk past him and give it the fucking big one. No, you'll say hello. You know, you'll stay and have a chat and fucking talk to the kids. Boney, like when we signed Boney, I don't know whether it's an urban legend or fucking myth. The fucking story goes that Boney have gone in, Boney has signed for Swans and gone straight into Debenhams and asked a woman in Debenhams where the Louis Vuitton section was. What a fucking laugh. Debenhams have only just started selling Rocha John Rocha. And now he's trying to fucking get Louis Vuitton in it. And same as Trundle, same as Tate. Yeah, Tate's fucking nice, local is the fucking word. Yeah. I mean, fucking hell.
Lovely guy.
Imagine Routledge going in the Wern asking for a bottle of Grey Goose. No. The Wern haven't even got fucking Sky. No. They mind fucking Grey Goose.
No, fuck him. I will say this, the story I heard about Boney, and this is from a guy who was actual manager at a club shop. This went back a few years ago. I picked him up. I was in early on a Saturday morning. I picked him up from. He was going down the club shop anyway, and I know that he's a youngster, this guy, and he told me some stories about people who weren't so great, and I ain't gonna fucking tell him just yet, right? Okay, because I don't want to slag the fucker off, right? But I'm happy to slag some fucker off. Do you know what I mean?
We've got fucking plenty of time.
Yeah, but we got plenty of time for that. But you know what he said to me? The two best Swans players to go were Leon Britton. He said Leon Britton's a fucking gentleman.
You can imagine that.
You can imagine, yeah. He said he comes in, he knows everyone's by their name. He has a novel. He's all full of life. Have you heard Leon Britton on TalkSport? He's fantastic.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
He got a future in media.
Yeah,
like,
he's brilliant.
And he said, you know the other one? He said was Boney.
Really?
He said, yeah, honest to God, he said he was a fucking absolute gentleman.
Yeah.
He said he would walk in, and he said if there was anyone in the shop come up to him, he had enough time for everybody.
Yeah.
He spoke politely and everyone to the staff, because some of the stories he told me, trust me, about a couple of fucking names. Talk about arrogant pricks.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Annoying, like.
Proper, the type of Premier League fucking twats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not the type of guys you'd like to go and have a pint with. And he was very, very glowing of Boney. He said he was a fucking absolute gentleman, and everyone loved him. And you know what? I'm fucking glad he's back, mate.
Oh man, part of me thinks, fuck, right. The bad things is, one, you ain't got Sigerson no more.
No, that's
so,
true.
oh,
But he made him run out of Sanchez.
yeah, fucking Rene Renato was the fucking signing of the fucking summer. We'll come on to that one. So part of me thinks Siggy won there. Part of me thinks, fuck, he hasn't played for 2-3 years. Then the other part of me thinks, it's fucking Boney's fucking. You've got to have him back if you can.
You know,
I remember the first 3 or 4 games he had. I'll never forget. Neil Phillips on Facebook. Everyone was slagging Boney off, and then he must have scored 2 and 2 when he went on a run. And I'll never forget Neil Phillips saying, all you plastic fucking Swans fans who slagged him off for a month, you know. Yeah. But he was fucking great for us.
He was right.
Iconic photo of John Terry and Kale laying on the fucking floor. Boney standing over him like that black guy with a big cock with a green vest and everyone sees it. You know what I mean?
I'm scared to open a photo. But Joe, why I like Boney is because when Niall started getting into the Swans, because he's only 9 now, so I think he was probably just turning 7. The first game I took him to was 2 years ago. Was Newcastle. It was the first home game of the season, and we beat them. Actually, coincidentally, now that we got Newcastle a weekend, we turned them over, and he just loved. That was when Boney was on that run. He'd been scoring at the back end of that season. Before, after Monk came in, after fucking Loudrup got the sack. And then he carried it on, into the start of that season. And Man City had him in January. So my boy, obviously, he's just been seeing Boney,
of course, yeah. Plus, as well, any player who got his own song is always going to be a fucking win-win situation.
And he loved him, absolutely loved him. And I remember the day that he left, the look of disappointment in my boy's face. I was heartbroken for him, because I turned into a right emotional twat since I've had kids.
They go down the shop, we go pro. It's fucking crazy.
Honest to God, dogs are on the fucking TV and the kids are fucking, oh, Daddy, can we have a dog? And I'm nearly in fucking tears because we can't have
Barbara Woodhouse ends fucking, it's like Crufts in ya.
I know Tina got allergies, I can't have a fucking dog, but anyway, fucking, I was the day Boney was signing back, right? So I'm in work and I got Bluetooth in the taxi. So Tina had rung me, and obviously the kids were at school at this point, and she got Bluetooth in her car as well. So we chatted back and forth, and I said, "Isn't the kids with you?" And she said, "Yeah." I said, "Can I speak to Niall a minute?" Yeah, right. I said, "Niall, we've signed Boney back." And he went, "Oh my God!" Like this.
Yeah,
this like natural, like it was so innocent, right? This reaction, I nearly fucking cried in my car. Yeah. He was so fucking happy, like the Boney had signed back. Do you know what I mean? And this is what, if nothing else, this is why, I'm a negative fucker. People have called me negative in the past. You were fucking slagging Ashley Williams off and this and that and giving me shit on Twitter over the years. And I can be, do you know what I mean? My head goes, I'm fucking cuckoo. So I just sort of go off a deep end, like. But when I saw then that I was on Twitter and people were like, well, he hasn't played for fucking 2 years, which is what you said, and that's a legitimate fucking, thing to say, and I agree. I can see that fucking side of it. He done the fucking nothing at Man City. Not that I ever expected him to. You're not going to get in front of fucking Sergio Aguero, right? Okay, he fucked his career up going there. He earned his coin, whatever. He went to Stoke. He hadn't have a fucking game. That's where it worried me. Because I'm going. They had Crouch and Walters before he went there. But now he's sitting on a bench, and Crouch Walters is still fucking playing.
Walters is underrated on my.
Yeah, well, I like Crouch as well.
Like
but
that.
what I'm saying is that Boney, do you know what I mean? Boney, I believe, is a step above him on his best day, right? And that was what worried me. I thought, fuck, maybe he's not going to have a fucking goal. Like, but I don't want to be negative about it because I can be negative enough. Do you know what I mean? And then I heard, then it was like the two things that I saw today. Well, Renato Sanchez couldn't cut it in a Bundesliga, and Boney hadn't fucking done nothing for 2 years. And I'm like, fucking hell. Right, okay, look, think about it fucking realistically.
2 months ago, if you would have said, we got Tammy Abraham from Chelsea, we got Rene Renato from fucking Bayern Munich, we got fucking Boney back, you'd be like, we lost Siggy, we was always going to lose him. Lorente, fucking hell, he was only here for fucking 2 minutes.
Yeah,
he was
always looking,
you know what I mean? He ain't no fucking John Cornforth, is he, Lorente? He was just here to fucking maybe put himself in a shop window. You know what I mean?
What I'm saying is like, we've just signed one of the most exciting fucking prospects in the world, right? We're not. You fucking done my head, you know. We're Rene Renato.
Yeah, he's
Renato
a great
Sanchez,
signing. End of fucking story.
Fuck everything that's just previously gone. We've just signed one of the most exciting talents in the world. That nobody even fucking give us a fucking chance. Not even me.
Did you know there was an award called the Golden Boy Award? I fucking said the same thing. I heard it this morning, right? On fuck, what did I hear of? The other Swansea City,
the Jackcast.
Jackcast, you know what I mean? And they said he's won the Golden Boy Award, which I never fucking heard of in my life. But I like it. If he won it, we'll have that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It must be it's an award for the most promising youngster. Like,
yeah.
Under,
and he was awesome in the Euros.
Yes,
He was fucking
yeah,
incredible.
yeah. Well, if we had any other manager in the league, we wouldn't have had him.
No.
So straight away, having Clement where he is, straight away justifies, if nothing else, that. Because we wouldn't have had him if he had been with anyone else. Like any other manager, don't get him.
No.
You know what I mean? And we get him for the year. Imagine he's fucking brilliant and he falls in love with the club.
Yeah, but, you know, what do people want us to do, right? Okay. Think of where we are as a club. Like I said, you know, this is what I'm fucking batting for the other side, like this. You know what I mean? Because I'm normally the one going, fuck, they're nearly useless cunts and all this. But we've signed this fucking talented guy. We've signed arguably the best quality striker that have ever played for a fucking club. We've re-signed him, right?
Yeah,
people still aren't fucking happy, right? What? Fucking couple of transfer windows ago, we signed fucking David and Gog and E.T. fucking Schechter.
Yeah.
And what do people want? We don't want those useless twats. We want fucking Sanchez. We want fucking Boney back. You know what I mean?
You can't moan when I'll fucking never get. About a week ago, we were linked with Boney and with Sanchez, and then I opened up Twitter. This big writing for the Wales Online, Swans sign Falkirk left back. Now I like Falkirk. They might be great. Might be a great city. Might be an amazing club. But fuck you. I don't want any left backs in Falkirk.
No.
Fuck that. We way past that,
man.
We way past that.
We've already got enough. In the under-23s, that under-23 squad is fucking bouncing. And then there's kids then, like I say, I don't know enough about them under-23s, but, you know, what's happening to Marcus Evans' boy? Is he being pushed out because you're signing these boys in? This kid's coming from everywhere now.
Yeah.
Right? You know,
fuck Falkirk.
They got fucking games. It was just one thing I don't understand, because I think we had arguably our best fucking transfer window since we've been in the Premier League. Right, because you take on board Tammy Abraham is fucking talented, right?
Yeah.
And he's going to get goals for us if he's given the service. That's the main thing, right? Okay. Boney's Boney. Renato Sanchez, I think he'll end up being good. He's got to be better than anything else we fucking got.
Mate,
as long as that fucking knobhead Routledge in fucking playing. If they put Sanchez on the bench and play Routledge at number 10, I honest to God, I'm going
what was the
throw myself
newspaper headline yesterday? Swans find replacement for Boney, and there
no,
was a
key.
dangerous photo of fucking of the dog. It was the fucking dog whisperer. Big photo of the dog whisperer. And I'm not having that.
It was.
You know what I mean? What planet are they living on? Are these fucking Siggy's replacing?
Again, it's lazy journalism again. What they said was. They already have a ready-made replacement in Key, and I was like, "Oh, give it a fucking rest, will you please?" Do you know what I mean? No, like you said, we are past fucking Key. We should be past Routledge.
You ain't got a fucking room for the copper pick. You got to move on, mate. You got to get back on Pen Cloud and that.
But right, we've got Tammy Abraham, we got fucking Boney, we got Renato.
Oh
fuck, you're doing my napping. And we signed Rocky Mesa. No, I'm not going to claim to be any fucking knowledge on La Liga. Definitely not.
Yeah, that's the fucking
Right,
problem.
okay.
We struggle to watch all the Premier
Oh,
League.
fuck me.
If I fucking went in the living room on a fucking Saturday like 8 o'clock and put on fucking La Liga, Donna's fucking running over and fucking grabbing a rope and shoving up my ass.
And
It's not happening.
I'm lucky. I see more football now because the kids love football. Like I can say to Tina, oh, the boys want to watch it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get away with a little bit more. So I do see more games now.
I
But
got a fucking 12-year-old girl, that ain't happening.
No, that's not happening. So I do see a lot more Premier League games. You know what I mean? I don't watch fucking La Liga. Every now and again, if I'm still awake, which I'm fucking more often than not, I'm not, I will watch El Clasico, like, you know what I mean? And that's about the fucking long and short of it. But when I'm looking on Twitter about people who seemingly know fucking more about La Liga than I do, Rocky Mesa was a big thing. I think he was basically, I'm not going to go into the fucking stats, if stats are for nerds, but he was like the best midfielder outside of the top 3 or 4 teams in the league. That's what they were saying anyway.
And he got a wicked pack cash as well.
I'm not being funny, that's why he's not on the site, because that's a sex offender's mistake.
It is, mate. He looks like Begbie from Trainspotting.
It's-
You keep expecting him to smash a glass of peppermint and chuck it behind his
You've
head.
done Begbie a disservice for that, because Begbie had the fucking
Full
proper
on.
stoosh. He's got this little bit round here, and I'm not impressed with it.
No,
I can't Clement is either.
You're talking about Spanish experts, so they don't get bigger than that. Guillem Balaguer, is it? Yeah. When the Swans signed Javier Hernandez, he said Javier Hernandez would be for the Swans what Messi is for Barcelona.
And I tell you,
And I think all he meant was he won't pay fucking taxes. Because he won fucking great for us.
no,
it
was
the
not
Cardiff
Javier
game
Hernandez,
when he
it was
hit that
Pablo-
fucking
it was
ball
Pa- it
soon
was
for
Pablo Hernandez.
Pablo Hernandez.
What Graham Hunter said, I heard it on TalkSport, and ever since I can't take Graham Hunter seriously. Fucking jock twat. He said Pablo Hernandez will be Swansea's Zola.
Right, yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck, this kid must be good. Don't get me wrong, he had good games, right?
Yeah, that game against Cardiff 3-0, he was
Cardiff,
outstanding.
He had
Yeah,
some real good games. West Brom in a midweek game where we fucking ransacked them in the first. That was probably the best football we ever played in the Premier League, I think. We were like 3-0 up on half time.
Yeah, didn't it come back 5-3?
No, I finished 3-0.
Yeah.
We just murdered them for 45 minutes and then it was over. And I went to Birmingham, right? We played Birmingham in the FA Cup. And me, my old man, Lee Adams and Stoneman went. I drove Stoneman's car up. And it was a fucking terrible day, right? I mean, hailstones, rain, everything, right? It was fucking hanging. And we basically had to sprint to the back of the fucking away end of Birmingham, right? Because it was teeming down. I got fucking drenched, right? So we got into the stands and it was flooding because Birmingham got like that ash, you know, like the vets used to have, like the ash round the pitch.
Oh, yeah.
They got like that ash round the pitch. It's proper old school St Andrews,
Yeah.
right? And it was flooded, right? That's how fucking bad it was. The pitch was hanging, everything. And I remember the teams coming out, right? And Pablo Hernandez playing right side midfield. And right side midfield. And he was stood on the halfway line. It was teeming down. He was stood on the halfway line with his hands pulled into his fucking into his shirt like that. Do you know? Like, yes, he didn't want to be there. He was like as if he was like cutching himself on the halfway line.
Can you do it on a wet Tuesday like the Birmingham?
And I said to the boys, we're gonna get fuck all out of Pablo Hernandez.
Yeah.
And we fucking didn't.
Yeah.
Oh god. Well, actually, the next game we beat Birmingham. Then we were 1-0 down half time, right? And Boney was sitting on a fucking bench because for whatever reason Loudrup didn't like him, right? And we were 1-0 down, and they had that fucking Alvaro Vasquez up front. Garbage, right? Okay, he was absolute garbage.
He ain't going in the Hall of Fame.
Man, he was
Herbie
shit.
Williams got nothing to worry about.
No, he was shit. And they whipped him off and they brought Boney on. And do you know the other one who was always got grief for being shit, but he had a fucking great game out there? It was Roland Lamar.
Right, yeah.
Boney and Lamar fucking murdered him in the second half. Boney scored 2, right? Won us the game. That was the first day I went, fuck, that boy can play, like, do you know what I mean, Boney? Because he just dominated them. They couldn't do anything fucking with it. And that was
Yeah, the strongest ass in football at one time. They could not fucking get the ball to him. And then, down the Liberty end, he started doing all crazy fucking Hungarian drag back heavens, all stuff, but his confidence was there, like, you know what I mean?
But what I'm getting is like say Pablo Hernandez, he said he was going to be Zola. Zola would roll his sleeves up in a fucking way.
Yeah, Zola's a fucking great player.
Fucking Pablo Hernandez. I don't think he ever recovered, in my mind anyway. Even though the Cardiff game was probably only 2 games after. I think we lost to West Ham up in Upton Park on a Sunday. I watched it. Yeah, it was like a 12 kick-off. It was Loudrup's last game in charge. We were fucking
It's Cardiff
woeful.
Monk's first game.
It was Monk's first game.
Yeah.
We were.
That was a great fucking. That was a great
mate,
team.
I was hell of a mess.
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ. Because I had been out, it was Tina's birthday, 30th, and I had done a surprise thing for her in fucking the Brass on a Friday night. So we had been out, we were out, do you know what I mean? We was in fucking, I don't go to Wine Street, like, but we was in Wine Street, like, kicking the arse out of it, me and Louis on a double Bacardis and Coke. We ended up back here, right? And me, honest to God, they must have left at 4:30 in the morning. Now, I think we met in a commercial at like 12, and I went in there. I was still fucking smashed.
And it was a late kick-off, right?
It was tea time kick off.
Them games are the... Go on, sorry.
It was. I think there was a decent game on 12:30, right? And I don't know whether I don't think they weren't watching the 3 o'clock games at that point. And then we went over there, and I was fucking trolley. But that was the best. I think for me personally, that was the best atmosphere in
I agree,
in Liberty. I didn't go to the Nottingham Forest game in the playoffs. I wasn't there.
I watched that in Florida.
Yeah.
With a guy from Nottingham, funny enough.
A lot of people say that was better, and
You
I
can
can't.
imagine,
I can't comment on that because I wasn't there. For me, it's Cardiff and then Leeds in League One when we beat them. And
Best atmosphere on the Liberty.
Leeds brought Leeds, because if you remember, that was that year where Leeds got deducted all the points, and we still finished above them. And if you'd even given them the points that they lost, we still would have won the league when Martinez was manager. It was that, and I had gone to Leeds, to Elland Road, which was heavy as fuck, mine. Honest to God, it was really heavy. I went up with a gatehouse, and the best away game I've ever been to, because it was fucking bonkers, like. But it was real heavy, and they turned us over up there, and then we played them down here, and it was the same. The atmosphere was fucking incredible, and I think someone got sent off early doors. Fuck, I'd have to Google it, but I think it was like Andy Robinson or something. And then even with 10 men, Scotland scored and Monk scored from a corner. I think we beat them 2-1, and it was fucking. It was.
And then Monk ends up at Leeds, like.
Yeah.
Can you remember the first? Can you remember it was like a 2-2 draw with Cardiff down at the Liberty. One of the first Cardiff games at the Liberty.
No, the first one was the midweek when Jody Gomez scored a free kick in the capital.
What was the Sunday one then? It was like
that
early.
was the league. It was when Gorka Pintado.
That was a proper old school vetch fucking atmosphere.
Yeah, we was right up by him as well.
Yeah, it was fucking absolutely fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
That what I was saying about the day before going out on the night before. It just makes the days out of the football better. I can remember the fucking there's two maddest fucking days I've ever fucking seen with the Swans. The first is Reading, which fucking, it wasn't really a football match. It was like a fucking miners' strike riot, really. The fucking all of the M4 was fucking crazy. Spielberg is fucking stopping the services and running 200 yards up to film the Windsor boys driving past.
Up there. Yeah,
everyone was in, everyone on my bus was in fucking boiler suits. Fucking Chris Grenville, Marcus Lovell. Chris Grenville fucking fell over the fucking railings, got eaten by a fucking German Shepherd. It was the maddest fucking game. We lost 2-0, but it was the fucking craziest game ever. But I was a kid and I was still in school, like, so you can't really take it all in. You've seen, get it pissed wise and all that. I was still a fucking kid. But the craziest fucking laugh we've had in football, we was out the night before, Saints had West Wales game. And then so we was out all night there, and then we was up in Cardiff against Barnsley.
Yeah, it's when I ran the bus.
And we went for I think it was a 12 o'clock kick-off, so we were left at Brunel at fucking 7 o'clock. No. And everyone was just topping up from the night before. I remember the Prince of Wales, Cobley got naked.
No, that was Carlisle. It was the one.
Carlisle one. Fucking, that's the maddest fucking. That's what the Barnsley one we lost to me.
Barnsley one we lost.
Carlisle one was the Trundle scored the winner. Fucking great goal.
No, it was fucking Fennell scored the winner.
Trundle scored with that volley, and that fucking day in the Prince of Wales was fucking.
Well, we were in the Bryn at 6 a.m.
Yeah,
and if you remember, I completely mistimed it because I was like, fuck, we let traffic all the way up the M4 corridor and they'll stop us and all this and that. And I was like, right boys, we're leaving at 7:30 or something. And it was we just fucking.
You are a busy fucker though, we were keen as bastard.
I am. I was as keen as fuck.
Yeah.
If you remember, it was like 9 o'clock in the morning. We were walking into the fucking
Cobley was naked by 9:15.
Yeah, it was. It was a
he did break records.
It was a fucking great day. It was a fucking real great day.
Singing Addy Roberts and shit like that. Fucking
it was fucking carnage.
Beverly down Charlie up, we beat Carlisle in the cup.
like all these signings we got now, what do you think? Do you think he'll fucking put them in?
You fucking got to. Otherwise, we're going to have the same. What happened with what's the Chelsea boy, youngster, come joined us. McEachran. He's the fucking next wonder kid.
Yeah.
He's up there with Jack Wilshere. You know, he's the next big thing. We've got to start him. What happens? He comes up and everyone realises, hang on, Leon Britton's better than him.
Yeah.
Don't get a fucking kick. But with this time of Abraham now, Siggy's gone, Laurenti's gone, Abraham got to start. Will he work with Boney? Fuck knows, I haven't seen enough of Tammy Abraham.
No, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I can see
Sanchez, middle of the park.
I can see Sanchez starting.
Oh, you can't bring a guy from Bayern Munich and then stick him on the fucking
bench.
bench.
What you got to remember is with Clement, he does seem a loyal type, and he likes, if he does something that's working, he likes to stick with it, right? No, I watched the
But who'd have taken 4 points?
Before
the
the
international
I'd have
break.
bit you fucking hand.
You know what I mean? 4 points. Southampton.
United
Take the United game out of there.
Southampton away. Fucking forget United because they're going to turn over more teams than anyone this year. And then Palace away.
4 points, like.
Right, that's a great fucking turnover as far as I'm concerned. You couldn't have asked for much more, right? And I think we rode our luck from. I didn't go to Southampton and I didn't see the game. I don't know why I didn't see that game. I would think I was camping. No, the fuck, whatever the fuck. But Steve, my night driver, went and he said we were lucky enough to get done 3 or 4 there. So take a point then, innit?
100%.
Right? Now, we held our own against United for fucking a large part of that game, and then they just beat us. They did a good side.
Oh, they
You
class,
can't say fuck off from that.
Look at the bench. People come off the
Class.
bench. Fuck, yeah.
I watched the Palace game here. Oh my God, it was fucking woeful. Absolutely. The first half, honest to God, it was fucking diabolical. And Palace are shocking, right? Palace are shocking, and the Swans were fucking as bad. I've never seen so many well, I have seen it because I've been watching the Swans for fucking years, but they play so many backwards fucking passes. Centre halves have more. That frustrates me in football. I don't want my centre half to have more fucking ball than my centre midfielder. My centre half ain't going to create shit from fucking 10 yards outside his own fucking box. Let's be a bit more positive. And I think Kyle Norton have come in for a lot of shit over the years, right? Over the last couple of years. Yeah, I think he finished well the end of last season. Scored a cracker up in Sunderland. And he was the fucking difference. Because he was just getting beyond them because they were playing that 3 centre halves, you know what I mean?
I don't think he was a bad signing.
No. I don't think he's a bad signing.
Can't play Rangel in his 90s.
No. But I just think that it was, you know, I think, and even myself, I'll speak for myself, I don't speak for anybody else, is that I thought, fuck, we can do better than him. Right? That's what I thought. And he was excellent that day. And like I say, the goal, we haven't created a fucking thing. And then that goal just comes out of nothing. And it's about Abraham. It's about Ward trying to fucking, instead of being a defender and just fucking defending, he's trying to wrestle Abraham. Another thing that does my fucking head in. Do you know what I mean? If I was his manager, I'd have bollocked the fuck out of him for that. Don't wrestle the fucking boy.
Yeah.
Just mark the fucking boy and keep your eye on the ball. When Fur gets the ball, he's not looking at Fur. He's looking at fucking Abraham. He's holding him like this. Abraham's looking at Fur. Yeah. Abraham's going away from him, fucking scores great just before half time. That's absolutely fantastic. I'm sitting there going, how the fuck are we 1-0 up in this? Not that they look like scoring.
Yeah, of course.
But it was just
that's
like,
who take that all day long.
You come out for the second half, and within, I think it was like 3 or 4 fucking minutes, AU goes down, and obviously, did you see the defending for that? It was
shocking.
That was pretty much, that sums Palace up there, garbage. And AU goes and scores. And then we were shit. For the rest of that, we were shocking. It was fucking. I was glad when it was over. I know sitting there and going, "Oh fucking hell! There's another 17 minutes left of this shit."
We don't want another season like last year, though, do we? When you go on the WhatsApp, and fuck me, I was thinking of deactivating WhatsApp. I goes on WhatsApp, we'll have a laugh and see a photo of that fucking black guy with a big cock. That's what you're on the WhatsApp for. You're not on WhatsApp for the fucking boys constantly every week. Negative. Fucking.
I don't want to be negative. I'm quite happy to be positive. Right? Every now and again, right? What I'm saying is, like, I can be fucking positive, but just give me something to be fucking positive about. Do you know what I mean? That game, the thing I took was, we won 2-0, right? We need 3 or 4 fucking players. That's what I said after. We need 3 or 4 fucking players. We didn't get 3 or 4 fucking players. We got 2 players. 2 players that lifted my fucking spirits. Anyway,
yeah, fuck right? Yeah.
So we go into this fucking game Saturday now, and I'm looking at it a whole different way now. Do you know what I mean? Sunday. Sorry, my apologies. And I'm thinking like, no, we got a fucking real chance of fucking at least being some sort of mid-table side now. Like the defence, Fernandes and Mawson seem to have settled and seem to get a decent partnership together. I'm not sure about the 5 at the back, the truth be told. I would prefer to be with a 4 and with Olsen and Norton.
The thing with 5 at the back now is most of the teams are playing with 1 up front. So like you've seen, fuck me, you don't really need 5.
Especially when the third centre half is fucking Van der Geed. Do you know what I mean? He is fucking garbage. And he's completely out of his fucking depth. So just go to the 4. You've got the extra midfield now. You've got Sanchez in, so you can mix it up. And I watched Newcastle against Spurs, and they're not an awful side. They not like Palace. Palace are garbage. They're all right. And for whatever it was, up until Shelby got fucking sent off, they were holding their own. More than fucking holding their own. And then Shelby goes and does that. What a fucking absolute liability of
He's a fucking beauty.
He's a fucking beauty. He was when he signed him for the Swans, and I saw it, I was like, what the fucking hell are we signing him for? $6.5 million down a fucking pan. And then I'm quite happy to admit I was wrong. I started going through it. It took him a little bit, but I was like, fuck, this guy got talent. I mean, he got real talent. He scored that perler down in Southampton. Up here with Villa, the one that fucking keeper gets kicked and he volleyed it in. I was there that day, and I'm thinking, this is a guy, he's at his age, and the way he can dominate a game, you can build a fucking team around this kid. You can build a fucking team around him. But then you hear all the stories like the guy's a fucking dickhead. Do you know what I mean? And he's done nothing since that makes you think any fucking different.
No, of course,
The referee is standing as far away as you are from me fucking now. And Shelby steps on Dele Alli's leg right in fucking front of him. He knows what he's doing.
Of course you do.
Right? Even if the referee has got a fucking glass eye and he don't fucking see him, every single camera, there's like fucking 15 cameras that are going to see that fucking thing. So if he don't get fucking sent off, no, he gets suspended later. What's his fucking mentality? You got the captain's armband on. And when I was sitting here, my boy came in and sat with me with and he went, Shelby's captain. Like, it was a massive surprise. I was like, fuck yeah, how the fuck is he captain? Like, you don't see him as that because he hasn't grown up enough to be fucking captain. I don't know if he's back Saturday because it would be 3 games, wouldn't it? So if he got sent off against Spurs, they played 2 league games. So probably he's not going to be able to play. You know, they lost to Huddersfield. I actually earlier on. Was it this morning? No, it couldn't have been this morning. This afternoon, when the kids come, my kids will just watch Match of the Day from fucking weeks ago, right? And Niall,
that's a fucking dream, though.
Oh yeah, because it's honestly my fucking my TiVo is just full up of Match of the Day and Match of the Day 2, and
mine's full of the fucking Kardashians and fucking Cake Boss. What a fucking, where did I go wrong?
And so he actually had the highlights of the Newcastle. It was just the goals it was, so it must have been Match of the Day 2, and I saw the goals because they thumped West Ham and they 3-0, and. I fucking West Ham, you go on about them. But, they've won. We've come off a fucking, as bad a win as you can have. Let's put it that way. It's a good win. Yeah. Win's a back and win. But it wasn't a good performance. But I just think with these signings coming in off, if he gets it right. But I just see him being fucking, I've got a feeling that he'll set up the same way he did against Palace. And like leave Boney on a bench, and there's a chance he leaves Sanchez on a bench. I fucking hope.
There's no way he's going to leave Sanchez on a bench. I'm not having.
Do you generally think that's beyond the realms of fucking possibility?
Yes, you can't fucking get a fucking guy from Bayern Munich and stick him on the fuck. It's not going to happen, mate.
Don't get me wrong. I hope you're fucking right. Do you know what I mean? I hope he plays.
He's got to start him.
I don't see him starting Boney. Seriously,
I could see that. He just plays Abraham on his own.
Ayu's done well. See. What you've got to remember is like Ayew done right against Palace. He was running the channels and they didn't have a lot of service, neither of them. So it'd be harsh to just go fuck Ayew out.
Possibly,
right?
Because don't forget, Boney isn't Clement's boy either.
No, exactly. He's not Clement signing. They may have gone to Clement and said, we can get Boney back. Are you up for it? And he said yes, but he's not Clement signing. Sanchez is Clement signing.
100%.
So I can see Tammy Abraham is Clement signing.
Yeah.
So I can see that them two will fucking start. Definitely. But it'd be interesting to see where he goes. But I just hope we're positive. All I ever want, and it frustrates me to see a team. And it's not just the Swans; it's fucking modern football. Such negativity, just such negativity in your play. Like, fucking people are trying to reinvent a simple game, right? And when I see Pep, I was watching a fucking game here last year, Man City. Gail Clichy was playing centre midfield for Man City. I'm going, what the fuck is this cunt doing? Why would Gail Clichy be playing centre midfield? Gail Clichy is a left back.
Yeah.
Because he's not fucking talented enough to be fucking centre midfielder. That's not a slag on left backs, it's a different skill set. Right? He's not centre midfielder. A lot of these managers are trying to reinvent the fucking game to be clever. Wenger the other fucking week with Arsenal played Liverpool and Liverpool tore them apart.
Yeah.
I was out here, it was Bank Holiday Sunday, wasn't it? And I was on a barbecue, right? And I'd been up from fucking Mayweather McGregor. I was fucking delirious up to 2 fucking Strombos. And I just saw my fucking phone and I looks like that. And Arsenal, they picked a side and that Lacazette, they paid 52.5 fucking million for. He's sitting on a fucking bench.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm just going, what the fuck is he trying to fucking reinvent the wheel, this twat? Just fucking play your best side. And
just to add as well, no one Swans were called fucking Swansea Lona, the Swansea way, had to play a certain type of football. I think we played one game where we was a bit more direct, getting it forward, right? Fucking can't remember who's up front for us. Everyone's slagging the way we played off, right? West Ham, under Allardyce, had Andy Carroll, right?
oh, yeah. So you play that
Played
way.
direct, right? However, it was one of the most exciting games I've seen, right? They played out wide to the fullbacks or the wingers. As soon as they'd have it, they'd whip it into Carroll. Played to strengths, right?
He's giving them a fucking
Mate,
solid time.
West Ham were having, creating 10, 20 chances a fucking half, right? Now, keeping the ball, as you said earlier, between who fucking fullbacks and who centre half, sometimes that can be fucking mind-numbing. Maybe I'm a fucking dinosaur
No.
and don't like fucking
We are
the
dinosaurs.
way football should be played. Fuck that against modern football. You know what I mean?
I
All this
don't-
fucking, who play to strengths.
Yeah.
If whose strengths is, we've got Andy Carroll up top, who gives it to the fucking wingers and who whips it in and who fucking enjoys it. Because who fucking, this is as exciting, it's more exciting than giving it to fucking centre half and who sweeper think these fucking France back about it, in my opinion.
I took my boy to watch the under 18s. It was on a Saturday morning. They had Aston Villa down in Lando. And obviously, I don't know any of those guys. I'd heard of the boy Cullen.
He's bound to be brilliant.
I can't think of his first name now. Sorry about that. If he ever, like, he's going to listen to this.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You fucking will.
I recognised his name because I'd seen it. I know what I'd seen it on Twitter or something like that. I actually think he was playing up. I don't think he's 18. He was younger. He was playing up, whatever. And they were playing Villa, and I saw actually Martin Evans, who was my old schoolboy manager, was there. I was having a chat with him. I said, "What's his team like?" And he said, "Yeah, they're good side."
Yeah.
So they spent more time. Like I said, one thing that annoys me: centre half got the ball, he rolls it to the other centre half, rolls it to the full back, takes 2 steps forward, turns back, gives it to the centre half, gives it to the centre half. They go to the keeper, goes back to the centre half.
dinosaur, mate.
Oh mate, right? I'm sitting there with my boy. Now you can know, like, obviously, if we are dinosaurs, we're dinosaurs, right? We've experienced it, right? Okay, we've experienced all sorts of football because we are fucking touching 40, right? My boy now is at that time he was 8 years of age, so he's still innocent to all this stuff. So he turns to me and goes, you know, I can't remember his exact fucking words, but it was like, well, why aren't they going forward with the ball?
Yeah.
Like,
He's fucking
you know,
it.
it's like because even at that age, he's seen enough football to know that you're not going to fucking score a goal back there. Not going to ball. Villa didn't even give a fuck. Villa were just going, all right,
Yeah.
right, and you know, and it was. I went away. They lost that game. They went 1-0 up, right, and they were in control, but they weren't really spectacular. That boy, he's just gone on loan. Bobby Batty, is it?
Fucking
Bobby
hell,
Batty.
fucking sounds like a fucking.
He's not Dave
Sounds
Batty,
like a
so-
fucking Sopranos hit man.
No, he's not Dave
Is
Batty.
he in one of the Gambinos? Is he? Fucking hell! Fucking Bobby Batty. What's the fuck that?
He plays on a wing. He was probably the most positive player, but he's one of them. He had a bit of Mo Barrow about him.
Yeah.
1 minute he looked like fucking, the second coming of Andriy Kanchelskis.
Yeah.
And the next time he just ran the ball out the fucking play. And he's gone on loan somewhere, so what a fucking pair.
Yeah, Naples, Napoli. He's gone.
He's gone to do some hits.
Yeah.
They were totally in control, and I don't know why Villa scored, and I was like, they folded like a deck of cards, and Villa won 3-1, and Villa were crap. They honestly, they were crap, and I walked away from that game. I was disarmed the fuck. I was like, this is, I don't want to slag any. Well, it's too fucking late for
Yeah,
that.
it's way too late.
I don't want to fucking shit now. Maybe it was just one game, and they had a fucking bad second half, but there was no one there. That boy Cullen ran his socks off, and he gutsy, like, do you know what I mean? And there was a boy who played in the centre of the park, his name was Tom Price. He was a number 8, and he had a good go, and he was the better player there. And the rest of them, I was going, fucking hell, is this what we got, like, at 18? Do you know what I mean? I was saying to myself, fuck, you know, and you come away from it, and this is when we were in a bad period as well, like, do you know what I mean? When I don't think Bradley was in charge yet, but yeah, it may very well have been. So I was on my fucking wits' end anyway. Do you know what I mean?
What a fucking decision!
I was on the phone to the Samaritans every fucking day.
What a fucking, whoever fucking made that decision, like, that nearly cost us everything, I did. Lumping, fuck.
Jesus Christ. But it was coming away from that, it was fucking really, really disheartening. Because it wasn't even fucking exciting to watch. I don't get it. If I'd have gone down there and they'd have lost 3-1 in a fucking end-to-end game, at least that was entertaining to watch. It was dreadful. It was pitiful to watch. Like that Palace fucking Swans game I fucking had the misfortune of watching the other day. And then it was like everything. The Swans at that time, they were fucking awful during that period, weren't they? Absolutely fucking awful.
Very nearly, that one decision nearly cost us fucking Premier League status. Like, I don't think I've ever seen the fucking club so negative. Even in fucking Division 4 and things like that.
Yeah, do you know what?
It was poisonous atmosphere.
It was getting me down.
Yeah, it was poisonous.
It was fucking getting me down. I was like, how can a football team affect you so much? Do you know what I mean? It was fucking really dragging me down, dragging my spirits down. I didn't want to watch the Swans. I'm like, fucking every time going, like, oh my god, what am I going to fucking... And I knew I was going to games and I was going, oh my god, this is going to drive me round a fucking twist now. Drive me round a twist. And it was. Drive me round a fucking bend. And then I went to watch Tina's cousin plays the Swans ladies. And we went to watch Swans Cardiff on a Sunday. It was at BP Land Arcey. And it was 5-3 and it was a hell of a game. Right? Yeah. And also, God, it was the fucking best Swans game I'd seen up to that point that season. Yeah, that was last season, like, you know what I mean? You know, obviously you can't compare the standards.
No, fuck no.
But the fact that Swans ladies went out and they played to try and win the fucking game, and Cardiff ladies went out and they tried to win the fucking game. There was none of this pissing about in the back. They went forward 5-3, fucking 8 goals, fucking hell, I couldn't take my eyes out. It was fantastic.
Like fuck with all the Cardiff fans.
No, it was. I was in the stand.
Instead of bottles of Beck's, like chucking bottles of Chardonnay on each other.
Yeah. There was no seats to rip up, so just fucking
fighting up Beauty Land Arcey, everyone fighting in the Arcey car park.
It was a good game. As it happens, Tina's cousin Emma, she plays centre midfield for the Swans ladies, and she's in the Welsh squad.
Oh, fuck, fair play.
Literally today, I saw on her Twitter earlier, she got called up for the first. She's only 21, I think. She got called up for the first one back a couple of months ago. Played a couple of games and she's been called up again. I think she's the only Swans player to get called up.
Oh, fucking brilliant!
Right, so they got actually, I checked. This was literally about the only bit of research I did for the fucking Swans for this fucking podcast. Was I'm sure the ladies are playing and they got called to Cottown on Sunday at home. And where am I? I'm away. I won't be fucking in. No, I don't think I'm going to make the fucking. I don't think I'm going to make the fucking Swans because
so far, starting our podcast about the Swans. We're missing one now because of Bus Fest. We missed one camping. One who was fucked.
I'm not the fucking best. I did, but then again, I fucking made up for it because
I did watch Palace with the kids. Like, you know what I mean?
It was fucking diabolical, and I wasn't drinking either. Fucking hell, I'd have been on a fucking heroin that day, fucking watching that shit. What a load of fucking.
Swansea love story again.
But there's some fucking great games this weekend, mate. I saw right the game.
Liverpool Man City, I think.
I've got it written down.
Sure,
Liverpool Man City's R12. I saw a tweet, right, okay, because I hadn't looked at the fixtures, I just knew Swans had Newcastle at 4 o'clock. And because I knew I was going to fucking miss it, like, you know.
Surely they'll,
no, I'd be travelling back probably. See,
right, I see. Oh, of course it's not a bank holiday.
No, and
so we're going up tomorrow and then
going
back
up tomorrow,
Sunday.
coming back Sunday. I can't remember what time I got home last year, but obviously, because I'm on a fucking Strombo all weekend, I've got to give enough time that I'm fucking able to fucking drive home. So, I'd seen on Twitter, someone had retweeted, some United fan or something going, no wonder people fucking stream games when Leicester, I've got to read them because I got them written down here. Leicester are playing Chelsea and Everton are playing Spurs at 3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon but they've got Burnley, Palace,
Right,
and
yeah.
Swans, Newcastle on
We've
the
got
Sunday.
to have games where they are.
And absolutely.
Unfortunately, you can't just have Man U every fucking week.
No,
otherwise,
no.
otherwise you have the Real Madrid Barcelona thing that have happened in Spain.
That's a total.
They're the only games that are on live.
Yeah. That's a totally big club fucking attitude. That is,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And this cunt obviously haven't got a fucking Amazon Fire Stick or something.
Yeah,
He can't stream
fuck
a
yeah.
fucking game's a faggot. So we're not going to worry about him. But, you know, there's some crackers at 3 o'clock on the fucking Saturday. Getting Man City Liverpool will be a good game.
Yeah.
Because Liverpool have started well. I watched Man City against Bournemouth, and they were fucking great in spells, but Bournemouth were just stuck in it. And then Raheem Sterling got sent off after he was jumping in the fucking crowd.
Well, fair play to that Liverpool game. In all fairness to Liverpool now, it's fucking marvellous. They found a wonder cure for the bad back, innit? Just don't sell the fucking player. Coutinho had a fucking bad Union Jack for the last 3 weeks and played a fucking game. All of a sudden, you don't get his big move. His back of miraculously better. It's fucking... That works better than fucking Tiger Balm. In all fairness, he's fucking sorted now. Miracle cure.
Honest God, it's a fucking joke. But, you know what I mean? They said from the start they weren't going to sell him, and fair play, they stuck by their fucking guns. And now he got to fucking grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
And he got to go and play.
I think he'll do alright. Liverpool are more disappointed with not selling that fucking Southampton defender. He's another one who I was sure was going to go and all, but then...
Yeah, I think it's a good game. Do you know, Man City failed to fucking...
Well, Pep didn't realise what he'd get himself in for. He had that sabbatical year in New York, loving life, fully fucking visiting the World Trade Centre, in Hooters every day, having fucking ribs and wings and all that. And he's come thinking, fucking Man City will just spend their way to the title. What he don't realise is, it's a fucking unforgiving league where fucking Huddersfield can beat City, Swans can beat Man United, you know what I mean? Fucking Bournemouth can beat Spurs.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a funny fucking league. He's
I
come from Bayern Munich, the only team who can win in fucking Germany. He come from Barcelona, one of two, and now we've stepped into a fucking league where it's not the best league in the world. It's not, is it talent-wise probably, but it's the most fucking competitive by a fucking mile. It's fucking 5 teams that can win the league. You show me another league in the world like that.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, it's not.
That's fucking not the best league, but it's definitely the most competitive.
I don't want to fucking discount what he's done, Pep. You know what I mean? He's won everything and anything. But I just, you know, I honestly think that you could drag me out to the fucking pub and I could have fucking won fucking league with that Barcelona fucking side. Let's be fair, innit?
I don't know.
I probably would have caused Messi for a fucking Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, but all I'm saying is that he got handed a fucking fantastic side. And on top of that, right, okay, because I saw this the other day, he did spend about 200 million at Barcelona. On top of the fact he got handed a fucking great side. He went to Bayern Munich and he done fucking same thing. He got handed the only side he got
do see
and then
they couldn't believe that. Who was the manager before him?
Oh, well, fucking, I got my iPad there. We'll Google it. It's no Joe Rogan.
And he was fucking outstanding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They won the lot before he was there, like, you know.
He won the lot, and then they binned him.
Just to have Guardiola, to have that fucking A-list fucking celebrity manager, like.
Hang on, here we are. Munich. No, fuck off.
Definitely the best dressed manager, isn't he? I've seen him on the touchdown with this fucking Stone Island.
Right, look, it's already there. Look, if you fucking Google it, Munich manager before Pep. So that question had been asked before. Who was it? Jupp Heynckes. Is that how you pronounce it? Heynckes, well, whatever the fuck, who cares, he's German as fuck. But, yeah, that guy won everything, and then they binned him. And then Pep comes in, and then, right, he wins just exactly what they fucking expect him to win.
Yeah.
Right? So he comes to Man City, where he probably thinks he's going to kick you.
That's what he probably thought, didn't he? Yeah. You know, he probably thought, yes.
And he fucking didn't. Do you know what I mean? If he goes and wins a league this year, and he wins a fucking cup, and he wins this and that, then maybe I'll change my opinion. But I'd say the fucking jury's still out on fucking Guardiola. For me, anyway, that's all I'm fucking saying.
He don't win anything this year. Is he gone? Fucking hell.
I'd say, well,
if he becomes potless now, I mean, you don't even win a fucking...
The thing is, they got so many... That's another problem they got. They got too many fucking good players.
Like West End now.
Yeah, and do you know what? Actually, Genuinely, Rory Smith told me that the other day.
Yeah.
I saw Rory Smith about the charity.
Brian Cullen is the equivalent of Guardiola, I reckon.
Brian actually got legitimate wins.
Yeah. Guardiola did try selling me cheap solar energy the other day.
I saw Rory Smith about the Charity Shield final in Roxburgh Big Banner, and I guess I'm great with Rory, he's a lovely boy. And I said to him, how do you look in Raw this season? And he said, do you know what, mate? He said, we got too many good fucking players. And what he was saying was right. He said, they got like 5 strikers going for 2 fucking spots and all this. I could every fucker's gone there, and they ain't got.
Well, they can get fucked the weekend because Saints scored the biggest game. Fuck Liverpool, Man City. Fuck the Swans, Newcastle.
Saints West End.
Saturday. Fucking awesome, man. It's on Sky. It's on Premier League Plus.
I am absolutely fucking missing it all.
It's the biggest fucking game of the weekend by a fucking mile. I'm not happy with the fucking ref from fucking Tuesday night who sent our best midfielder off, but I'm not looking for excuses already.
Hang on, I want to get to this in a minute, but I gotta have a fucking piss because I've just drunk 2 beers. Wait a sec, we'll be back. Oh, and we're back in the room. Good thing is, after I had to go for that fucking toilet break, we're not making enough noise to wake the kids up, my missus said. So,
well, that's fine.
That's not too bad. Thank fuck they have any other language in, yeah. But, yeah, where were we?
Saints West End, biggest game of the fucking weekend.
Yeah, but it always was, wasn't it? You know what I mean? It always was a big game. I know Leicester Chelsea, big game.
There's a bit of bad blood between them, isn't there?
Fucking
the hooligan circles, like.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, God, they really don't fucking get on. Yeah, really don't get on.
I'm not surprised they had a bunch of horrible cunts. We had a little run in with them.
Oh, fucking Malia 98, the baby squad.
Jesus.
What a fucking nightmare.
What a bunch of horrible cunts.
Fucking hell.
It was, it was like, you think back, like, and it was like surreal, do you know?
Because any gang of boys that goes on holiday with a fucking flag with skull and crossbones and fucking
no surrender to the
IRA. We all wanted to go to the zoo to fucking dance to Freed from Desire.
Yeah.
And they all there with knuckle dusters trying to fucking chiv us. I've had a great day, Jim, in the words of Jim Bowen, but I'll take the speedboat. That.
It was crazy.
You know what I mean?
We couldn't get out of there.
No,
like you said, I remember you saying before, fuck Leicester.
Yeah, it fucking does my head in.
They rubbed us the wrong way.
Yeah. When they won the fucking title, everyone was fucking cheering for them. Fuck that. No, it's not for me. Fuck that.
No, but do you know what I couldn't get my head round? Chelsea signed that fucking drink water.
Mate, what the fuck? They done well enough without them last year. They had Conte. What the fuck?
I don't get what Chelsea have done this season at all. They sold Matic to a rival, and Matic
worst fucking bit of business of the summer.
I know people would say that Renato Sanchez signing for us on loan it may be the best business. I don't think it is. Matic to United for 40 million.
I've seen the way he's playing.
Oh my god, he's absolutely fucking.
He's been the best fucking player.
And the thing is, what he's done is like I'd like to say the jury had been out on me for Pogba. Like,
yeah.
And
he seems to have freed him up.
Seems to have freed him up. Matic is a fucking fantastic footballer, and they've gone for 40 million. Chelsea have given him away. Costas that have gone on strike, whatever. I never like
he's
that.
A fucking man. He's a crazy fucker. He isn't he? Crazy Brazilian.
But
he must have been brought up in a fucking favela city of God style because he don't give a flying fuck.
No,
in all fairness,
he's a fucking dude. But
I've seen a photo of him in Brazil. He don't give a fuck. He's partying every day.
No, well, so, when you're paying it, when you've already given him that much fucking money, and he knows the minute that Chelsea decide enough is enough, he's going to go and earn probably more than he's earning at Chelsea.
Do you see him tow away his car yesterday? No car on the training ground, like.
Right.
Like fucking.
He'd left his car there.
Must have left his car there, like, like I goes up the fucking Morris, leaves my car there, pick it up the next day, so we don't get down with drink driving.
He's left it there.
He left his car in Corba. So fucking they just pulled it out, they towed it away and stuck it with the under 18s. So it's in there you've got this fucking big Bentley in between the Vauxhall Corsa and a fucking Nissan Bentley. You know what I mean?
Oh fuck it hell. That'll be a decent game. Leicester Chelsea, I imagine. Fuck if I got it written down here. Southampton, Watford, I don't give who gives a fuck about that.
Fuck that.
Crap, fuck them. Everton, Spurs, be a good game. Spurs are a good side, mate.
Spurs also the first 11, right?
Spurs were, I think, were the best side I saw down here last year. Going forward, especially, I thought they were fucking outstanding. I like Ericsson. I like Ali. I think Ali Kane's fucking quality.
Ericsson's a hell of a player.
I like Wanyama.
Ericsson's
quality. I think they got some great players.
Liverpool could have signed Ericsson. I don't know how that fucking went tits up.
I don't know. Fucking was this Brighton? Who gives a fuck about that game? Brighton, West Brom. I don't know. You'd have to be a Brighton or West Brom fan to give a fuck about
fuck
that.
that. The only people watching are you two kids. Match of the day.
No, they won't because we're going to be in Busfest.
Exactly.
And Stoke and United R5 kick off at us. I think United will end up turning them over, won't they?
Fuck the way they play at the minute.
They're fucking good. People are saying like Lukaku won't get goals for them.
Oh, mate, fuck
That's
off,
not
mate.
give
Fucking leave me alone.
Give it a
He's
fucking
fucking
rest.
scored goals everywhere, for fuck's
His
sake. You know what I
his
mean?
record speaks for his fucking self. Like the guy got go, and I say you're Everton fans. 'Cause obviously, people are bitter and twisted when some fucker leaves a club, and you don't look at the positives, you look at the negatives. And I was listening to TalkSport, and Everton fans were ringing up Alan Brazil, and they were going, "Oh, he got a first touch. His first touch is a fucking second touch is a tackle, and this and that." And they going, and I'm thinking, what did he went and scored like 20 plus goals for fucking 2 seasons on a trot?
Mate, he's class. Do you see the photo of this Irish paper put "Welcome to United"? He fucking put a photo of Stormzy up.
Oh, I saw it.
Stinking Irish cunt. Catch him, Daddy. Catch him.
Don't
Did you see that with a fucking bat, mate? I must have watched it 40 times, mate.
It's like put it on behind now.
Mate,
Because I genuinely,
it's fucking incredible.
I have fucking
Catch him, Daddy. Maureen, get your face out the window. You're doing nothing, Maureen. What the fuck?
I genuinely,
Mate, it's fucking outstanding.
I was on. It was yesterday. I was on Twitter. Don't know. I'm laughing my fucking out already.
He's making a mockery of you, Daddy.
I was on Twitter, right? I was working, right, and I fucking come home here, and there was a job due out, right? Okay, so I'm sitting outside here. I was waiting for the job to come out, so I can just take the job, ran in, have a piss. So I had a few minutes. So I'm on Twitter, and everyone is sharing this, right? Okay, and I'm going, this must be funny. So I clicked on it. I was in fucking tears,
brilliant.
right?
He's making a mockery of you, Daddy.
I was crying my eyes
When the dog starts pissing in the corner.
I was crying, right? Okay, I was
class, mate.
absolutely fucking crying, right? And this finished, right? And I mean, I'm fucking tears down my eyes, right? And as I've gone to get out the car, my neighbour have pulled up in his car, right, to have a little fucking chat with me, and I got tears rolling down my face. He probably thought me and Tina fucking split up, and I was fucking crying. I couldn't talk.
She brought the dog behind your back.
Hang on. Let's get it. No, don't go there.
Catch him, Derry. Derry, catch him.
You was
Get back. Get it back. Get it back. Get it back out of the house. Mom, will you get out? Derry, will you catch him?
He's making a mockery of you, Daddy.
Jesus, catch him, Derry. Catch him.
Daddy, I haven't got a clue what's going on in
Catch
here.
him, Derry. Bigger towel.
This is it. Hang on, this is it.
Fuck it.
Wait, no, right?
God, Derry.
There he goes. His mother's behind the door.
Marie, will you stop looking in the door? Jeez. Catch him, Derry. Catch him.
He's making a mockery of you,
You're
Daddy.
doing great. You're doing great.
He's like fucking G'ing him up. He realises that he's fucking laughing to himself.
That's it. Oh, he nearly got it that time. Nearly. No, he's still flying around the place. Quick. Oh.
When he goes
You're
out,
doing a great job, Derry. Oh, that's it. Stand up there. Oh! Did you get him? No, he's there. He's making a mockery out of his wife. You get the dog. Take off the shot. The dog is there. The dog after
Dog's peeing.
Oh.
What's so many lads on his door?
In your note, help behind the door.
He lads on the door, Maya. He shits
You're
himself.
tiring him out. He's like McGregor. He's got no legs left. Go on. Catch him now. There he is. Get him. Oh.
oh, for fuck's
Oh,
sake.
fuck it! He's on me!
Oh, fucking Daddy, you fucking madman. I bet over that, bro.
What, have a back in my
No,
face?
it wasn't a back, but fuck.
How would you blame him?
It was, fuck, I'm sitting on the fucking,
My fucking head's gone, my eyes are gone again.
I'm sitting in the house watching fucking reruns of Gone for Gold in the fucking middle of the afternoon, and all up near is banging. Can't see, don't know where the fuck it's coming from. Turns out a bird flies down my pigeon.
Don't be pigeon.
A bird fucking do any of them parodies. A bird flies down my fucking chimney
Right.
and ends up in my fireplace.
Oh,
Right?
fuck's sake.
We've had to get my old man's up there with a fucking fishing net. but we had to lock the door. But we've ever seen a fucking bird in the fucking living room. First of all, my missus' fucking head's gone because it's bad luck. So she's out the fucking window with the fucking rosary doing 4 Hail Marys. My man's in my living room with a fucking fishing net trying to catch this fucking bird. There's shit. I'm not kidding you. There's shit
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Oh,
this fucker, mate, if he's scared, I could totally understand he shit himself. This dirty fucking Pigeon Street twat shit all over my living room, mate. Honestly, God. If my old man wanted an old-fashioned hunter-gatherer type, would end up skinning it and giving it the fucking ferrets, I'd probably still be there now in the middle of Henry Kelly and Going for Gold trying to catch this fucking rat of the sky. Honest God. Nightmare. One of the worst fucking experiences I've ever had in my life.
Thank fuck I haven't had to deal with that. Do he said about fucking Conor McGregor? Did you see how many pay-per-view buys I did?
6.5 they reckon. And I don't know where this fucking
They Pacquiao and roughly Pacquiao and Mayweather did 4 million and they reckon he had 6.5.
They reckon there's 100 million streams.
Yeah.
In the
100
world,
million
you know
streams.
what I mean?
I honest to God, I wasn't one of them.
You bought it. Oh, right.
I'm just saying that's all, just in case the legal people that are overlords at Sky were listening to that.
It's fucking crazy numbers. I enjoyed
it's
it.
crazy.
Fucking
You think
hell.
about, right,
the main fight is next week, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know, that's the fucking call.
You think about, right, okay, they were saying that obviously this is a pay-per-view market, so we had a pay-per-view here. It was pay-per-view obviously in the States. So that's the number, 6.5 million, right? Yeah. But like in Thailand, it was on like fucking BBC One, right? In these countries, it was on.
Free,
they bought the rights for it, but it was free because, you know, if you're in
there's
Thailand,
no such thing as pay-per-view.
yeah, you're eating fucking grasshoppers for tea, like, do you know what I mean? They can't afford fucking Mayweather McGregor, fucking $99.
The story went, Mayweather wanted 100 quid away, I see.
Yeah,
that's the story. That's what Eddie is.
That's what
fuck,
Eddie,
you know what I mean?
Don't talk about me, mate, Eddie.
No, it was what it was.
It was,
you know. The build-up was better than the fucking fight.
Yeah, it was always good.
But it was a one-off. It was experience. It was fucking great. I'm a big fan of McGregor. And fucking,
I'm a big fan of McGregor. I'm not a big fan of Mayweather particularly, but you know what I mean. Even I had the fucking good sense to pick that right. You know what I mean? It was as one-sided one in that fucking in the boxing thing as it would be if they fought in MMA.
McGregor broke through into more than boxing now. He's broke through into fucking pop culture.
Yeah, of course he is. Yeah,
my daughter, fucking loves McGregor. She shouldn't even know who he is. No. My daughter fucking loves. She's sitting there all day watching videos about fucking Conor McGregor, and she's walking around the house saying, "Trust me on that."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But if you asked Tilly to pick who's the UFC heavyweight champion, she wouldn't know who the fuck it is.
No.
And that's the difference. Like you say, he's transcended the sport.
Yeah,
massive, you know what I mean? And really speaking, most people would know that. Well, let's say AJ is another one who has transcended the sport in this country, at least anyway.
Yeah.
So
not as much as McGregor.
No.
We're not all wearing fucking Under Armour, but we are all fucking dressing up for weddings all of a sudden. You know what I mean? No, it is because all of a sudden now people got hankies in their pocket, wearing dicky balls. It's all down to him.
I totally agree. He's absolutely blown it away. He's fucking a hell of a salesman. And like I say, he made a lot of money and he didn't get hurt. Do you know what I mean? That was my concern. When he came out of that 9th round and he was fucked. And Floyd was all over him. And I was on WhatsApping back and forth with the boys and I was like, fucking pull him out before he gets hurt. And then obviously he just got fucking smashed around the ring in that fucking 10th round. And the referee made a good decision. And I heard people saying to me then, they pulled him out too early. I'm like, he got hit. They had the clip, didn't they? They clipped it. Yeah. Right? It was like a full minute. He took 15 fucking unanswered shots. His hands were by his side. He was up against the fucking ropes. It's like, cool. And then he had the audacity then to go in the fucking press conference afterwards and said, they should have just let me go through it. Come on now. You've got to answer the shots, like, do you know what I mean? I don't want to particularly go over the whole fucking thing of it. It's just when I heard that number, that 6.5 million, I was like, fuck me, they made some money. It was a heist. That's what they were saying I was IFL TV. I was watching interviews. You know Mayweather coming with a fucking balaclava.
The reason it was because it was a fucking bank job.
It was a fucking bank job. It fucking absolutely was. Do you know what I mean? It was a fucking.
We got Golovkin, can I know?
Do you know, originally, before Golovkin fought Brock, Golovkin, right? I thought Golovkin would be too big, he'd be too. He just had too much in coming forward. He did too hard. Canelo's too small compared to Golovkin. That was my opinion. And then Golovkin fought Brock, and he got, and I obviously beat Brock. He stopped Brock in, what was it, 5 rounds or whatever.
Broke his eye socket
And all that shit. But he got hit. Now, Kell Brook is a world class fighter. I know he lost to Errol Spence and he lost to Triple G, but they are fucking world class fighters, yeah. And he hit Golovkin a lot, way more than Golovkin's been hit in the past. So it opened up a little fucking thing, and I thought, he'll turn Danny Jacobs over. He beat Danny Jacobs easy, and Jacobs exposed the same weaknesses.
That was the worry. I was putting more worries on the Brock fight.
So
I was way closer than everyone.
Yeah, and I know I sat there when I knew the result before I watched the fight, because I didn't stay up to watch it. When the kids have football the next day, whatever the fuck it was, I didn't stay up to watch it. So I knew the result before I saw the fight. So if I do that and I know it's close, I'll score it to myself, like, you know. So I scored it. I think it was like by a round to Golovkin, but I could see that you could score that. I know people like had Danny Jacobs up by 2, like, do you know what I mean? And they were saying it was a robbery. Either way you score that, if Jacobs wins or if Golovkin wins, it's not a robbery either way. It's that close a fight that, you know, if you say to me, I thought Jacobs had it by 1 or 2, and I say to you, well, I think Golovkin had it by 1 or 2, that's fair enough. You know what I mean? It's a 50-50 fight, like. But it just exposed these things in Golovkin that I hadn't seen previous to the Brock fight. But then what was the level of fucking competition he fought? He had smashed Lemieux out. Lemieux was legit. Daniel Geely beat as well. And Martin Murray, maybe not a world-class fighter, but Martin Murray's
tough.
He's a tough old boy, wasn't he? And Golovkin didn't lose a fucking second of that fight.
No.
Right? And, you know...
I was in Monte Carlo.
That was in Monte
Carlo,
Carlo,
went over.
Yeah.
Fucking Merthyr boys in Monte Carlo. Like,
I watched it with my bamp, and it was when we was having this house done out, and I was living.
You just hope it turns into a fucking super fight, won't it?
I think it will,
proper
because
fucking old school fucking.
The way Golovkin fights, Canelo going to be on a back foot for majority of the fight, because that's just the way Golovkin thinks he's just going to blast through Canelo, and he'll keep coming forward. He tries not to take a backward step. And he will keep coming at Canelo, and can Canelo hold him off? As it's got closer, I have started swaying more to Canelo. But really speaking, I can't. I don't know. I'd be tossing a coin on it. Is what I'm getting at. I think it's
which is what I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a legit 50-50 fight, and I like both fighters. I think they both entertaining fighters. They're good to watch, and it is a world class fight. It's a proper boxing. But it's not going to do fucking anywhere near 6.5 million. It may not do half a fucking million.
Don't Golovkin struggle with? He's in the hundreds of thousands. Like, HBO just can't sell him. Like,
they just can't sell him.
He seems a nice bloke. Big drama show. He can't speak no English. Canelo can't speak no English.
It is what it is. It is what it is. And then Floyd then.
Andre Ward.
They didn't do
200,000.
Ward and Kovalev. Fucking hell.
Ward and Kovalev too. Like,
yeah,
you know,
the first fight was a fucking cracker. It was razor thin. You could have fucking scored either way. People were arguing over the
250,000 people.
250,000. And then Floyd and fucking McGregor go in there and shit all over it. Do you know what I mean? By fucking doing it like 2 or 3 weeks before. You know, he knew what he was fucking doing.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I say, it's not so bad for us in this country, because we got Unbox. I do have to pay for Unbox Nation or what?
It's monthly, and £13 a month.
But I do that.
But it's BT now as well, isn't it? It's on BT as well. I should imagine.
Billy Joe Saunders is on before. You got that Willie Monroe.
Right, I got
the combo box. So there's a British. I don't know who's on the undercard.
BT, that's all on.
Yeah, I don't know who's on the undercard of that. And I don't. I think what I'll probably do is, when is it, next weekend, isn't it?
16.
Kids got far. Keane got far. I'm saying that Keane got far. He's changed times now. It used to be 9 o'clock. It's 11:15, so it's not too bad. So what I'll probably do is I'll watch the British side of the card. When that finishes, I'll fucking fuck off to bed, and then I'll get back up then at like say 4, something like that, like I did with Mayweather McGregor, and then I'll watch Golovkin and Canelo then, which I think is a fucking great fight. There's UFC this weekend as well.
Might be nice.
Fucking bothered really. Doesn't appeal to me.
Pick this fucking fight.
I can see why he done it. He could have had Dillashaw, you know, and it would have been.
He opted out of that, didn't he?
He opted out, and I think he just wants to get the record. I don't think he's afraid of Dillashaw.
No,
I just think he wanted to do the record, and then he'll do it next, like, you know. And I can sort of understand that, but I don't know what it is. As talented as he is, and he's like the number 1 pound for pound and all this fucking bullshit, nobody really sold by him. So it is a lot of that's got to do with it. It's the size, you know what I mean? It is a lot of the fucking size, and I don't know. I've seen a couple of his fights that have gone 5 rounds, and it just seemed to be a lot of bouncing around instead of actual fucking fighting. Even though he has finished, a number of opponents recently. Nunes and Shevchenko is the co-main event. This will be a good fight because they had a 3-round tear the first time they fought. Obviously, this is 5 rounds now because it's for the title. So that'll be interesting. I'm not really sure what's on the rest of it. I will catch up, watch that. I'm not gonna. Well, fuck, I'll have to because I'm not gonna fucking be here. I'm gonna be in fucking.
So that's your weekend sorted, son?
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. Fucking get my nap, I don't know, for a little spell, and then up and travelling tomorrow. And the weather, like I said earlier, the weather, they're not too fucking clever. But I got 40 cans of Strongbow, so.
And it's been good.
You enjoyed?
Yeah, fuck, mate. Just talking to mate about fucking football life, boxing, and Swans. It's fucking what's all about.
This is a large part of why I wouldn't do this shit. Is because, like when you got kids, you got family, and I'm working like fuck. You're working like fuck. And everyone's working like fuck. I don't think I'm the only fucker doing it. Like, but we don't get together enough. And then when we get together, and like say my stag do the other week, there's so many people there. Don't have a fucking chat. You know what I mean? And I know we was in fucking Mozart's like 12 o'clock in the morning, but it's not. We'd hardly having a conversation anyway, and it's fucking hard. And I just thought you were the only person that I wanted to come in for the first one if I was going to do it. If you'd have said no, I wouldn't have done it. Right? I would have fucking put it off. And I was just like, right, Paddy gonna do it first. That's it. I would put it off. And as far as I'm concerned, and this is genuine, that chair is always yours.
Oh fuck!
Right. So you don't have to do one.
No, I know what I mean.
Right. But next week, as it happens, I got Stacey Farnell.
Classy, be good, yeah.
And I texted him. I don't know if maybe people don't know Stacey Farnell. I've only met Stacey once. And but we've been sort of you become like this Twitter will become like this alternate fucking universe for me, like, right, okay. And I got friends
just through social media. Totally agree.
I don't actually know Stacey Farnell. Yeah. Do you know
people
what I mean?
Speak but more than some of your mates, like.
It's weird, and I've got a number of guys like that. Okay, and me and Stacey are friends on Facebook now as well, and I see the stuff he does. And he's
a fucking monster.
He's a maniac. He's a fucking maniac.
Yeah, he's a monster.
I'm
fucking scrolling down Facebook, eating a fucking drifter, my works fan. Yeah. And that cunt's fucking running up pen of ham with a fridge on his fucking back.
I don't know what's wrong with him. And then that's basically why I wanted to get him in, because it's like he ran 100 miles in one sitting. This fucking
stupid cunt.
Do you know what I mean?
I struggle to drive to Cardiff.
No. And like obviously I just signed up for the Great Welsh Marathon.
Again, stupid cunt.
Yeah, stupid cunt. And I done the half marathon, and then once I done the half marathon, I said I'll never do more than that. That's about my limit, like. And then I didn't have anything to fucking aim for, and I'm sitting in the house, and I'm not training properly. I'm doing a little bit of running here, a little bit of go to the gym at the heavy bag, a little bit of whatever. I won't do enough. I need something to motivate myself. And I didn't realise that Nicky Fran have taken over. I think I gotta get Nicky Fran on as well.
He'd be great.
Yeah, I think Nicky Fran runs the Swans half marathon.
Yeah, cool.
And I think he's taken over, from what I was told, he's taken over this marathon as well.
Oh, brilliant.
Because I'd done that half marathon, I get emails off them, so it was basically in the same email.
Like I has emails off Pizza Hut and shit like that.
You don't have emails off Pepinos.
Fuck him. Let's not fucking start on Pepinos, is it? Not delivered to Botana. It's fucking 2017, you fucking twats.
No, I'm hoping to get Pepinos in as a sponsor.
Yeah. We'll have the Optimist Ryan Hall's fucking better clientele.
We'll have Ryan Hall in as well. Maybe he can set us up in a back room. With fucking
no, I think Sal's Moretti on tap. We'd be pissed as fuck. We'd be pissing the shit in halfway through the podcast.
I don't think that's such a bad thing. But yeah, with Stacey, like I say, he's a big fucking Swans fan. That's how we got to be sort of chatting on Twitter and shit. He's a bit of a div as well. And then he does all this fucking crazy stuff like running ultra marathons and cross country marathons and fucking all this bollocks. And I'm thinking, Stacey'd be interesting to come on. Like Mark Barrow, I actually, I'd asked Mark Barrow, shit, maybe not tell Stacey. I'd asked Mark Barrow first because it's Ironman this weekend and he's doing his second Ironman. I thought, fuck, that's always something I've been interested in. Not that I ever think I could fucking do it, but fuck me, who could talk about fucking Ironman as regards the fact that they're big Swans fans. So you can talk about the fucking Swans, you can talk about fucking Ironman, they can talk to Stacey about why is he so fucking psychotic that he thinks running 100 fucking miles is a good idea. Do you know what I mean? And there's a number of people like I see.
So far I've got a guy who organises marathons, a guy who runs marathons, and a guy who does Iron Man, and then we got me, like, somehow, I think I'm the odd one out.
You had
Am I the only bald one?
You had
Is
a
that
few
what it is?
Yeah. It just what came to my mind. There's tons of boys, like I said, you know, Paddy, as far as I'm concerned, you heard every fucking time, if you could make it.
Well, we've got to have people who, listen, fucking hell, you know my history with the fucking Swans. Like, as a kid, the Swans going to the Premier League, fucked my head up, let's be honest. Growing up as a kid, you always fucking support the Swans, your fucking home team. You go to see them more than any other fucking team in the world. Got first game, 1985 or 86 versus Northampton, win 2-1. Gary Emanuel scores, a fucking striker, a front called Sean McCarthy with a fucking tash like
Sean
fucking.
McCarthy played my first game.
Like Begbie, fucking. He was brilliant playing up front. I think he ended up transferring him to Plymouth. But I was also a Liverpool fan, right? You know, no fucking bones about it. I love Liverpool, like, you know what I mean. Then when the Swans go into the Premier League, it fucking just makes you reevaluate fucking football, because then you start thinking you were fucking 30-year-old man supporting a team who are fucking 300 miles away, and I just think, fucking hell.
I don't know.
You'll always have an affinity with Liverpool, always, like, you know what I mean. But Swans are the home club. That's how people will fucking probably listen to this and say, why the fuck is Paddy Cullen on there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only season ticket I had was when the Swans went up, but that was because you had to fucking have one. Yeah. There was no need to get a fucking season ticket beforehand. You know what I mean?
I think that you're obviously not the fucking only one, and what's good now as regards to, like, my kids are coming in. And
all Swans fans.
They're all Swans fans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When we were kids, obviously we all went to the Swans.
You couldn't buy Swans kits in Swansea. You couldn't buy them.
We you know, I went to the Swans with my old man fucking all the time. But, you know, you always watch the fucking top teams. I think I supported every single club. Genuinely. I supported Liverpool, and then Adams and Mansell started supporting Man United, and I support fucking Man United.
You was Palace.
And then I support Liverpool again, then I support Arsenal, and then it's like, fucking, now you want to be different to everyone else. And I remember seeing Crystal Palace play Blackburn, right, in the playoff to go up to the old First Division, as it was, and probably I was about 8 or 9. I mean, I was still in primary school, you know. So you was fucking dull cunt at that age anyway, you know what I mean? And I wanted to be different to everyone else, and I was like, whoever wins this fucking game, I'm going to start supporting. And Palace won, and that was the Palace team with Ian Wright, Mark Bright, Jeff Thomas, Andy Gray, Nigel Martin in goals, and a hell of a side. And then the year after they come up, well, it was 89 that was, so 1990 they were in the FA Cup final against Man United. And I supported Palace, but I never went to Palace. I mean, I went to Swans. You know what I mean? If I wasn't playing, if my games were off on a Saturday, I was down to Swans. If the Swans were playing on a Friday night, I was down to Swans. If the Swans were playing on a Tuesday, I was down to fucking Swans. Do you know what I mean? That's just the fucking long and short of it. When I started going to the Swans, when I jacked football in which was 2005, you know, we were in tail end of coming out of the Vetch, and then we moved to the Liberty, and I bought, obviously, about 6-7 of us bought fucking season tickets.
The Max days.
In the Max days.
Interesting.
Oh, fucking hell. Nearly ended my relationship that day.
Fuck yeah.
Just like, I don't know how many times you can make the same phone call within like a fucking 3-hour period. Hey, on Scott, no, I'll be home in half hour. I was doing that every fucking weekend. She was going to fucking kill me. And, you know, and I started going away all the time then. Like, you know, we were going away with a gatehouse all the time, 2005, 2006. And then it was just completely changed then. And then when I was in, it was always Swans. So I'm not going to fucking pretend that I was there. Do you know what I mean? I know, I don't need to fucking prove it right, and I was there. But I also had my mind on other things with, you know, because I did at that time. It was like Palace, we were in the fucking, not the Premier League, we were in the First Division, we were in the Premier League. And I think that we weren't the only ones. Do you know what I mean? If people are honest, it's like, oh no, but I did sort of look at Chelsea. There's very few that were just Swans fans. Mark Wilkie, I remember.
Wilkie, Scullowen, Alan Whiffen, Rodgers, people like that. You know, that's I would take my hat. Jason Griffiths, who take your hat off.
Fuck, even Wild Bill. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
And he supported fucking Chelsea. Yeah. So it's changed, and times have changed.
The greatest game down the Vetch for me, fucking atmosphere-wise, we actually lost it. But we played Monaco in the Cup Winners' Cup. Remember where we quite regularly in the Cup Winners' Cup?
I was young as fucking.
My God. It was one of the few games where at the time they were doing 2 kids going free with an adult.
I used to
So me
go,
and
that's
Jamie
when we used to
would
go all the
fucking
time.
every week would fucking cling on to an adult, get it in. I don't think he did that for this game. It's a fucking big game on a Tuesday night. But we was at the back of the vetch, and we couldn't see the fucking pitch. It was fucking rammed, like, we couldn't see the fucking game. We was only fucking kids. And we lost 2-1, but Andy Legg, skipped through, it was a bit scrappy, took it around the keeper and rolled it in. It's probably my favourite ever goal at the vetch, not because the fucking place went. Like, it was like a Tuesday night, fucking Monaco, for fuck's sake, you know. 2 years later, they end up signing fucking Ardlin, Liam. Good fucking side, like. And, fucking atmosphere like that. Don't forget, it's not like that in football now. So that don't even happen anymore.
No.
But fucking memories like that.
It's-
Same as Andy Legg scoring against Stoke in the midweek as well. Fucking hell. West Brom Huddersfield on a Sunday afternoon. West Brom Swans.
I was there that one, yeah.
That
was mad.
West Brom had so many fans that it was fucking pissing down, and the fucking roof didn't cover them because they were so. And
it was
fucking
mega.
McFarlane scored fucking on goals.
He had a great game that game as well.
He scored fucking both ends, I think.
That's one thing that my kids, and not just my kids, obviously, fucking this generation will never really do that. Never stand on a terrace. Do you know what I mean? That's why, like, if we draw some fucking League Two side that have got a fucking bank where there's no fucking seats in it, I'm gonna take them. Do you know what I mean? Just to stand on a terrace. We went up the other day to that fucking Roxburgh Penlan game in the Charity Shield, and it was up Garden Village, and we were there early, right? So my boys fucking, they hadn't even opened the gates, right? My boys nagging to go in. So he's like, when I go to the Swans, I'm sitting in the fucking stadium at 2:10, like, I get bored out my mind. He fucking loves it because he's watching them all warm up. So he goes, come on, in we go. And they've got, I don't know if you've been to Village recently, they've got a seated area one side, right? Okay.
All right,
Seats probably about 50 people.
Right.
And they've got a stand this side, like a terrace.
Yeah.
So my boy goes going, come on, Dad, we go sit in the seats. I went, like, stop him dead. I said, boys don't stand on, football boys don't sit in the fucking seats. I said, we stand in a fucking terrace. I said, get in by you. And we was all in the terrace, like, you know what I mean? You still fucking old habits die hard, like.
That's how the atmosphere is always shit in these new stadiums. Because down in the old fucking style stadiums, you stand with your mates. You walk from the fucking Garibaldi into the fucking stadium with 10, 12 of your mates. And if you're all singers with everyone around you, every fucking singing. But now, everyone's fucking spread all over the ground. So, where we were sitting when we had season ticket, what put me off, that fucking guy from Aston Villa,
he's a knobhead,
the fat fuck could hardly fit in his fucking seat, slagging off Leon Britton for fucking 3 years, who was our best fucking player. And the atmosphere, it was fucking
sad.
You know?
Sad.
You know what I mean?
Like I say, that's why I wanted to take Niall away, to get him a bit of action. When we went to Villa, the first away game I took him to, we beat him 2-1 when Andreu scored in the last minute. And we done, my old man got me tickets, but we happened to be not the first row, the second row.
Right,
okay? And in front of us, everyone sat down. But behind us, everyone stood up, and we got surrounded by all these lads, right?
Yeah.
You know, they were good as gold. That's me and Niall there. I had Niall standing on his seat. It was fucking brilliant because we were amongst the boys having a sing song. And honestly, I took him to Chelsea last season as well, and it was exactly the same. We were on the top tier, and there was one row in front of us. It was all full of just sort of normal fans, and these fucking clowns come in. I don't know where the fuck they were from. They were young and they were keen as mustard, and they surrounded us and they said, "Look, mate, I know you've got a boy with you, but we're going to be fucking standing and singing all game." I said, "Look, I don't give a fuck." I said, "This is great."
That's how the away games might be better.
I said, but do me a favour, don't get boisterous because he's only a nipper. I don't want to, because they had a few this side of me, a few that side of me, and a couple behind. I was like, look, bear in mind that he's here. And to be fair, they were good as gold, and we was all part of the normal, like, you know what I mean? And that's what it's about, like, you know what I mean? That's what football's fucking about. And I miss all that. Like, I was like, when I started really going away properly, we were in the shit divisions. So I went to Oldham away. Do you know what I mean? And I went to fucking... Remember I went to Cheltenham? Did you come to Cheltenham with us?
Yeah, me, Gaz and fucking Avon left fucking half time, I think.
No, that was Yeovil.
Right.
That was Yeovil. We went to Yeovil, we went to Cheltenham. And you go, and Yeovil is an open terrace. We went to MK Dons on a Tuesday night. And that's not the new stadium, no. This was the fucking hockey stadium. It's all open-ended terrace. That's what I miss. You know what I mean? I don't really have a passion to go away to these Premier League clubs, and the only reason I've done it, and I picked and choose where I've been, because we went to Bournemouth this year. And
Huddersfield would be great.
Yeah, exactly.
Huddersfield would be a good
That's where
one.
I want to go, like, you know what I mean? And that's where I want to take my boy, like, you know. we went to Chelsea, it was a good novel, but it's a proper Premier League ground. It's not football for me, like, do you know what I mean? Like you say, we are fucking dinosaurs, like, you know. He wants to go to Old Trafford. I don't think it's going to work right with the fixtures this year. Like, I take him to Old Trafford, but I'll take him somewhere. You know, I'll take him somewhere this year. We did it on the bus when we went to Chelsea, me and him. I done it for his birthday. It was like the 4 or 5 days after his birthday. On the fucking pop and crisps. I'd never done it before. Yeah. It was alright. If you're going to do it that way, it was alright. Like, do you know what I mean?
Proper sleeping on the way back. And
no, fuck no. No. Because Netflix.
You have a baby in it?
No, fuck no.
Never.
No, Jesus Christ. He nearly fucking kicked some cunt off because he'd been into Burger King in the fucking service and tried to bring his burger back on.
What?
Seriously, there was like no fucking hot food on a bus. They were right heavy about it. And you know the best, thankfully my missus is fucking planned as fuck all the time, right? So she's done us like packed lunch to go, right? I got a bag, I got my iPad, we watching films, pass the time, and we got food and stuff, right? They stopped once on the way up, 15 minutes. Now if you're going in a service, it's 15 minutes is a fucking long time. When you're getting off, and there wasn't just our coach going in, so you think now the Portland Crisps is probably 4 or 5 coaches, right? I think it was 5 coaches that day, all going in at the same time. So you queue in to go in the toilet and everything. By the time you come out, you haven't got time to fucking get food. You're just rushing back to get on the bus.
That's not for me. Like, we're going to put it 4.5.
That's why.
Fuck that.
That's why that fucking, these people were trying to bring food back. They were rushing, like, right? Didn't make them fucking throw it in a bin. So it didn't make no fucking odds to me because I had food with me. They took us into Stamford Bridge, right? And literally took us right into the ground. And I was I'd been texting Luke, LT. And I thought I'd meet them when I'm up there. They dropped us literally at the way end of the ground. There's not a place you can go around there. It's literally every single place says Chelsea fans only.
Is it really?
So Luke was up in wherever he was. I can't remember where the fuck he was. But I put it into I was on the phone with him, and I was like on the phone. I put in on Google Maps like it was 25-minute walk. I'm not going to take my fucking body 25 fucking minutes. So basically, we waited out the back of the ground. This was about 12:30, and they were opening the doors at, I think it was like 1:15, 1:30. We literally just went in, fucking went straight into the ground, and I was with Steve, my night driver. But it's not, there's no fucking fun with that. And then on the way back end, right, you think you're coming back from West London, right? I know there's a toilet on the bus so you can have a piss. They never stopped once. So thankfully I had all this scran with me. Because they just fucking...
That's fucking not for me.
They drove all the fucking...
Paul Bynum's ethnic to us.
Yeah,
all fucking do
absolutely. The thing is, Bynum's lets you take... people take their kids. I think...
of course,
Kia's still a bit too young. But Niall's probably just about getting that age where I could take him on that bus. Obviously, we'd have to be down the front. And the days are sitting at the back and getting involved a lot. You know what I mean? So, I'd be down the front with him. But I think I will. That's what I would take him in fucking future. Like, do you know what I mean? So, anyway, fucking...
Well, it's been a good couple of hours.
It's been emotional, son.
And yours too. Let's hope it's a long fucking running thing.
You're gonna have to have a fucking time where you're not drinking the fucking
fuck yeah. Well, it's been great. I hope it goes well, sir.
You can only wet your lips so many times. So we'll have to do... I'm thinking, like... I know we want to end this and we all want to fuck off, so I will make this quick. But if there's an opportunity where we go into the fucking Swans on a Saturday and we go in somewhere to watch fucking... like in someone's house to watch boxing and stuff afterwards, we'll do it after the fucking
fuck yeah,
when we're all half cut and things like that, you know what I mean? Because they'll be funny as fuck because we'll just be fucking smashed. So anyway, Pad, it's been a fucking pleasure, mate. Like I said, that seat is your seat as well. Right, okay. Big shout out to Stacey Farnell coming on Tuesday, I believe. Can you make Tuesday?
Yeah, possibly.
Tuesday 8?
Yeah, I don't want Tuesdays usually.
Well, Paddy will be here for that, hopefully. And just a thank you to fucking Di Owen and James Lilly for, especially Di, not so much James, you know what I mean? No, I'm only joking, James. For fucking sort of inspiring me to get off my ass and fucking just have a bit of a nobble with my mates. And to Chris Bynum as well for sorting me out the intro music, which is fucking just ridiculous.
Horrific, if you're honest.
Like come on now, but it has to be that. And if
it
was
cool, if
it was fucking cool and all this, people wouldn't fucking accept it.
If it was cool, it wouldn't be you, mate.
No, absolutely not. Because I'm definitely not that anyway. So thank you very much. If you listen to this and you want to give feedback, we are the AIC podcast on Twitter. It's the only place I'm having it, because Twitter's the only place that fucking counts as far as I'm concerned, because I fucked Facebook off a long time ago. And I'm away all weekend, so if I don't get fucking back to you, I promise you I will. Thank you very much for listening. If you have listened, if you're on iTunes, you can go. If you've got an iPhone, you can go on iTunes and you can subscribe, and it will always come through to your phone. And if you're on an Android phone, I'll be posting a link for Android as well. I'm not quite sure how it works, but I think you just go through the website that it sends you to, and you can listen to it. I'm not really I have no idea what I'm fucking doing, let's be honest, yeah. But iPhone should be easy enough, Android should be easy enough. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you to Paddy, Cullen again, and peace out. Thank you very much.